Right. Well, when you've loaded the game up, it's all ready for you to join.
Yeah, I'm just getting in the game now.
So
what it was?
Sorry, go ahead.
Basically, when I uninstalled the software, it basically renamed itself in my Windows a little bit. So then,
right. Okay.
it's looking for this named thing, and it's not there anymore. So then OBS was just like, oh, I don't know what to look for. And what are you asking me for? I don't know.
Right.
Alright, so play. All that good stuff.
God, it has got fucking warm. What's the temperature? Jesus.
Yeah, it's now 20 degrees.
Whoa! I haven't been outside today yet. When did that happen?
Today. Yesterday it got
Well, I
up to
woke
like
up and the
12,
house-
13, and then today it's creeping up to 20 degrees all day.
Well, I'm so used to like getting up in the morning and the house being fucking freezing. And I got up and it did feel fairly cold, but obviously that was just because I was in bed. Oh fuck! I think I have to turn the heating down. Jesus. Okay. When
Yeah,
There's like it's like double temperature it was yesterday.
Yeah, like today and tomorrow is going to be like a mini heat wave.
No, because I'm okay. I'm just turn the heating off. I think I'm starting to boil. Yeah, I mean when I went out yesterday, it was pretty cold. Well, it wasn't cold, but no, it was. I had the house on 20 degrees. But now fucking get that shit off. Right, start campaign.
Yeah,
so I don't boil. You can't hear my sweat dripping as we're playing the game.
Today, tomorrow,
unless it's because I'm
really
losing.
hot.
Unless it's because I'm losing, then maybe you do want to, make me sweat a bit. But yeah,
I just make you sweat by just saying I'm attacking your capital out of nowhere all the time. All right.
So how are you?
I'm just gonna quickly. I was just saying we're gonna quickly redo the stream on Twitch. Like have a look at it and see if it's picking you up now. Just to be sure.
Okay.
So if you want to say something.
Hello. Okay. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, it's picking up fine.
Excellent.
The problem with I found with Rome 2, it's less of an issue with Warhammer 2, but if I don't have the software installed, the game audio is extremely quiet. I don't have the software, so it's fine. I can just use the background music instead, or I can just crank this right up, but then I hear you cranking up too.
Jesus Christ, I'm boiling. That was a mistake, turning the heating on.
I'm not looking forward to summer streaming because I'll have the window behind me bearing heat on me. I'll have the lights in front of me, and then I've got a fan which helps, but it doesn't help that great because this computer is quieter than the other one, and so it might not run as hot.
Yeah, no, it's.
The other one used to kick out heat like there was no tomorrow. It would just heat the entire room up, no problem.
But I need to replace this chair as well. It's squeaking and shit.
I'm trying to replace my chair. It's horrible. It's not horrible, but it's getting bad.
The thing is, I'm in that limbo position at the moment where it's just there's no point. Obviously, small things, yeah, but like big things like chair. There's no fucking point because I'm not sure I'm going to be here, in like a week's time.
Yeah,
or whatever,
exactly. You may as well just like buy a new one whenever you move.
Yeah, it's kind of like fuck, okay, but yeah, it's not a huge problem, but
yeah, other than that, there's just no point, is there? You may as well just save the money.
Exactly. How are things going with you though in general?
Not so bad, not so bad. And Twitch is being quite fun at the moment, so I'm enjoying it.
Good. I'm having fun with the new TCG set.
If you mean getting wrecked, then yeah.
Oh, getting wrecked by what?
Everything.
So I did see your deck list you posted, the Knights one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I keep changing it, but it's getting to the point where it's getting close to being optimized. But even then, it's I keep messing up playing it. It's a fun deck.
So what's the meta at the moment then, revolving around?
Knights, Earth, Wind, Ice, Storm.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Storm now just has Earth on top of it now. Mobius, because of all the dual element stuff going on. And Sophie loves them. What else? I've seen a little bit of Ice Water flowing around.
So I'm guessing by the word storm, you mean like Magic the Gathering Storm, where it is you cast a bunch of shit in the same turn for an effect.
Yep, and then everything gets cheaper, or you get more shit for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether you meant that or whether you meant there was a card called Storm, which the deck rolls on. Yeah, no, because there is a lot of stuff in FFTG. So if you cast 3 or more cards this turn, you get this.
Yeah,
so,
like Legend Dash and Alexander's 4 or more. Yeah, it's basically that. It's just and Lock as well, especially Lock.
I do like that sort of shit.
There's a new monster called Ochu that's a one-drop monster that when it enters the field you activate 2 backups. So it's effectively free.
Fuck.
Right, and when you're on 3 damage, it becomes a 7k forward, so it's effectively a nice Stormcast for free on that turn, and you also get 7k down the road.
All those 1-drop monsters are ridiculously good. It's like they went, right, okay, monsters are, a little bit underpowered, right, watch this. It's just me.
Yeah. That's still the wind one is still stupid though. As long if I had to do, even if it just activated a single backup, that'd been enough. Like acted like a Varn, but then becomes a 7k. That'd been fine.
It's better than free.
Yeah, it's better than free. Yeah.
Which is always a problem. Right. Okay. So I'm loaded in now. So let's continue losing this campaign. I went and looked at my Swaby campaign and played a little bit more of that at some point in the last week or two, and I was like, yeah, I've completely fucked up this Pontus campaign just royally. Like I've got things so much better set up on that Swaby campaign. I'm just like,
sometimes it's just how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's when we started this campaign out and played in a bit. So, but whatever. I'll have my mistake. I'll have to live with it. Right, so I think we're going to kick this off with a bit of a battle here. I'm going to take back Physis, which is what... Oh, there's 0 mercenaries available. Okay. That's interesting.
It's probably because of the secession. They probably grab them all.
Yeah.
The secession happens.
How wait, they took my set. I swear they only took my settlement last turn, yet they've got a full garrison now.
Yeah, it's because it depends if you have a are you sure it's a full garrison, or are you sure it's like is all their men entirely replenished? Because they'll show you the units, but their men might not be, because it shouldn't do. Even if you have the same culture, if they killed them, then it should take a while to replenish back to full.
Yeah.
It's just like if it's the same culture, you'll just get an immediate garrison of some little kind, and it replenishes over time.
So what have they got here, right? They've got those fucking Pontic swordsmen, which are a problem. Fucking hell. I'm wondering whether I just attack this with this mercenary army just to kill it off and just weaken their forces while I bring it. Yeah, I'll do that actually. This is just a suicide army here.
Are you autoing it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fight this. I'm just gonna try and just do as much damage as I possibly can to them, and then bring a proper force.
You might be surprised. You might be able to.
I might be able to. Yeah, I might be able to, but I'm not expecting much because it's low quality units. But it's those Pontic swordsmen I'm worried about, and the slingers. Yeah.
And they have an archer, right?
Yeah, single archer. The garrison army's just got a bunch of random shit, but no, I'm not going to win this. But again, this is just getting rid of a mercenary, so I'll save myself some money. But I may as well just throw it into them and do as much damage as I can while I've got them. Oh, yeah. It's not exactly epic tactics, but they're my tactics, so deal with it.
They're not epic tactics, but they're my tactics.
Yeah.
Are you saying your tactics can't be epic?
Well, I'm not saying my tactics can't be epic. I'm just saying that the tactics I'm using right now are not.
I don't know. Suicide and all your crap things is pretty much exactly what the Eastern guys used to do. Just throw bodies at the people until they give up.
That's what I said. I'm like half Greek, half Eastern. So this is my Eastern side just coming out here in this battle. It's like the Eastern generals and advisors are like, they got the Greek side going, no, we should go in there with a proper force of trained men, hoplites, and the Eastern advisors are going, fuck it, just charge at them with people who've got sticks.
Yeah, give this guy a stick and run at them.
Right, so... it looks like they're just gonna lol charge out of the city. Fair enough. Oh, are they? I don't know. Oh, okay, so a bunch of their stuff is here.
An experiment by turning the Discord volume really down, and then crank the game volume up and see if that helps equalize everything.
What the hell is going on? Okay, our citizen cavalry, like general, get over there and deal with that. Oh, there's just one tiny little building in the way, fucking a path in. Brilliant.
Oh yeah, I've got my headphones up to 100%. That's how much of a difference it is compared to 30%.
Right. Ah, right, okay, my cavalry are not in skirmish mode. That's probably not a good idea.
No, I wouldn't say that was ideal.
Oh, these javelin men, I forgot they got 0 range, didn't they? Like, get their general trapped here and just start. Like, all these dudes run into the general. Get their general trapped, they're just gonna sit there like idiots. And then, yep, just start slamming them with fucking javelins. That's going pretty well, actually.
I mean, slamming people with javelins is always a tried and tested.
Get these horse skirmishers, what the fuck are you doing? Get over here. General, run into these hillmen, just start wrecking their shit. Actually, no, run into these slingers, start wrecking their shit. The enemy general's dead. Brilliant.
I mean, all of the missiles are almost exposed, which is nice.
Yep. Right, so get these hillmen back here and just make a little side thing. Javelin men, get over here. Right, general, start running into these slingers. And also the horse skirmishers as well. Just killed off these hillmen. Oh, the general did come back. Okay, that's fair enough. Right, these pikemen are to the side with these javelin men. That's pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, that's not bad at all.
Right, general's just going to start routing all these slingers, which is pretty good. And then these horse skirmishers are going to kill off these pike. Yeah, I think they're pretty shreked here.
Oh yeah, they are absolutely destroyed.
Oh, actually, hold on, right. These Pontic swordsmen are actually doing a decent amount of damage. Actually, send 1 unit of my javelin men over here and start firing these Pontic swordsmen. Right, and then just general get these slingers. And then these just charge these hillmen just to get.
Oh yeah, you've got this because if you're getting all their missiles this early on, you've got a massive advantage. And you'll be able to surround them. I'd be surprised if we don't win this now. Getting all their missiles that early.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so they've got their pike set up here, which is a bit thingy. Okay, but my missiles run out. Why you stop firing? Those Pontic swordsmen are dying. And then these can come here. General just start lol charging. Actually go into the actually generally in the perfect position to go back those pikemen. Go back those pikemen.
They kill off your boy Eye army. Get revenge and betraying you.
Pretty much, and that charge would do it. Right, we continue and just murder every single one of these. They're all my own men, but they deserve to die.
Well, there was a form of punishment for, I think it was the Romans that did it. What was it called? It was something similar like decimation or something similar to that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name. Well, that actually went a lot better than expected.
Yeah,
considering.
Nice and easily. Oh, you didn't really take much casualties, did you?
Not really. We'll find out now. Right, actually, let me give these cavalry over to these eastern slingers just to get rid of them. And then, because they've got 70 units left, just get them down to...
Well, were they inside the settlement?
Yeah.
Then you'll just kill them off automatically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
If they're inside the settlement, you automatically kill everyone once you win the battle.
I lost 600, but they're all low quality units, to be fair.
Yeah, that was your throwaway army that you didn't care about.
No, so I mean, General did a lot of work. Yeah, General
did an absolute General just had a field day there. I mean, what you go like 3 or 4 ranks?
He went into that big ball of like. Well, I mean, he killed off their cavalry first, and then he went into that massive ball of slingers and archers and just started wrecking.
Like,
and they had no chance to hit me.
They're Hippias Lancers, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah, because their general had Hippias Lancers, and they're the same unit card, so... Hippias Lancers are pretty much the way far, like, just amazing units.
Yeah, and because I came around the side of the buildings, they had no real chance to start firing at me anyway before. So
even if they do, like, you've got a huge because the only reason you managed to kill off so many of those lancers because you threw javelin at them. Them drone slingers would do nothing. Yeah,
well, I managed to. The general just sat there, so that's what I said. I set my hillmen in to keep them in place. So I didn't really care if the hillmen died, and just slam javelins into their face, and it seemed to work pretty well.
I mean, I've heard slamming javelins into people's faces does hurt. It does hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, just a wee bit.
Well, I'm pretty happy with that start. That's
Yeah, you were worried about that, weren't you?
was pretty positive. Well, I mean, the game said I wasn't really, in my favor, but I was looking at it, I was like, I don't really think it's that bad in my favor. It's one of those weird things.
It's because the AI get a bonus for auto-resolve.
Okay.
So the AI get an automatic auto-resolve bonus. Like, even though we have less cheats for the AI and stuff, well, in theory we should. I'm pretty sure the auto-resolve sticks around. It's just to encourage you.
The only thing that was dodgy is the fact that I had lower quality units, but I had a lot of horse skirmishers, and they didn't have that much missiles, so I could just run around with them all day, really. They didn't have much cavalry to sort of counter it either, so... once I'd taken a general off the field, they had no mobility, basically.
Yeah, you absolutely crippled them. So that's you taking faces back now, haven't you? So is that all the secessionists dead?
No, there's one more. I don't think they've got an army down there, because I didn't have an army in that area. So if they've raised an army, it must just be one they've pulled out their arse.
Well, it'd have to be at faces. If they raise an army, it'd be at faces.
No, because there's another settlement as well.
Oh, I thought they just had the one settlement.
No, they had two settlements, maybe even three. But as far as I was aware, only one army was taken. So I mean,
yeah, I think having, depending on how big your empire is how much of the civil war it is.
Yeah. So I mean, really speaking, this succession should be over, in the next turn or two. Yeah, let's have a look.
And you protect it for 10 turns once one triggers, so you won't get another.
No, they've got two settlements, but I'm pretty certain they've got no other armies, so I'll probably just hire some mercenaries and take those back, either this turn or next turn, really.
I mean, I quite like those secessionists, I quite like them. They help me out a ton.
Right, well, speaking of which, I can actually maybe take another settlement back here, so we'll find out whether they've got an army. No, they do not.
That's
another one. I'm just going to auto-resolve this, because why not?
Yeah, may as well.
I don't see the point in loading up a campaign.
Oh, no.
I mean, they're dead. It's not even a chance, probably, that I could fuck
we'll just say they're dead. Because it's not worth the loading screen.
Yeah, there's one more settlement, and I don't think there's any other armies, so that's the rebellion over, I think, really speaking. Oh, wait, no. They do have another army, but it's got 2 units, so I don't really care. Right, okay, so... what's going on? So you've got a fucking fleet outside my Sinope. I'm trying to remember actually what the hell was going on.
Is that a navy? I'll check. Yeah, it's a navy. It's not an army, so it can only take your port.
Yeah.
To be honest, I was only chasing your navy, and then you put them in Synopsis.
Yeah, because I came after you, and then it was just like, oh yeah, your navy's like way better fucking quality than mine.
It's because of the fire pots. All it is.
Yeah, I actually don't know much about recruiting navies, so I'm glad you've actually taught me that now. So now I know what to do, because I was just like recruiting whatever and just seeing what worked. So because I don't really bother with it. Okay. I think. I'm going to take these guys back here. Oh, we've got fast move on now. How do you turn that on and off? I mean, don't mind it on.
R. You gotta press R while you're on the campaign map.
Fictus. Right. So, oh, what the fuck? Okay, so that goes off. And then I want... one of you can go and then replace you with that. And then, is there anything else that he's doing? Don't think so. Oh yeah, there is actually. Ooh, okay.
This army of mine has been attrition down to like 15-20%. Much more and we'll just die.
Right, I think that's my turn. Oh, no, I've got skills just on that. Right.
This is what's really annoying, right? I've got a certain army, right? It's my second army I ever made. And some of them are rank 8, right? And rank 7. I think the minimum is rank 7. And because of this plague, they've been attrition down from 160 odd men. Sorry, from 160 men to 29.
Oh.
That's really bad plague. It's just not stopping either. God, I hope they don't die out to a plague. An entire army that's like really well equipped and well experienced just dies into a plague.
Right. Okay. Okay, that's that.
Well, Carthage is nice. Yeah, they're just running around. They're not really doing anything. But they've only just got secure, I guess. So I don't know if they have to get to a certain place or not. Oh, hello, Samaria. Oh, bollocks.
What? Can I warn you? Or they got an
army? Oh, they're already at war with me. They just threw a fucking 20 stack at me out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, because they're up in the north.
4, 7, 14, no, 17 stack. Yep, and they're attacking Samaria while I'm recruiting as well. I've invested so much money into the queue on this.
That's actually really good for me.
Yeah.
That's really good for me.
If they kill them off, not only do I lose my settlement and this army, but also the money I've invested into the queue for the army that I'm recruiting them.
Spectate, yeah?
Yeah.
I would assume so, but yeah. Well, that's super good for me.
Yep, that sucks. They came out of nowhere as well. They came out of the fog of war and straight to me.
So there's a lot of open space in that northern area to hide in. You can't really feasibly, unless you own the province, see it all.
Well, they just have a random settlement that's in between, like sandwiched between my 3 settlements. Oh, this is interesting. Interesting looking map.
It's a nice map, yeah. This is different. I don't think I've seen a map like this before. Yeah, no, I don't think I have.
No, I'm not sure. Right, so let me see.
Oh wait, no, we have. I remember. I can see the layout.
Okay, they've got noble horse archers. That's really bad for me. They got step lancers. That's bad. Young axes. Scythian hoplites. Scythian hoplites look like they're actually better than regular hoplites. That's bad. They've got javelin men. Some slingers. Okay, yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in big trouble here. I mean, it's meant to be pressed against me anyway, but this is probably unwinnable, but I need to win, otherwise I'm going to lose so much money. But my army's pretty much crap. The only thing that's decent is my cavalry, and that's the one I've actually just recruited. I need to think of the best way to kind of deal with this. I don't really have any good missiles either. I think I just have to kind of like force them in and try and do it that way. Alright, let's try and get these here like that. These guys can be fodder. Honestly, I have no idea really what to do with these guys. You guys can just be here. General, you can be here just for your morale buff. I think that's all I can do. Alright, get landed. I guess the good thing about this is gonna be a little bit spread out.
Yeah, they come from two different directions here.
Yeah, which is both good and bad. I think this battle is won or lost to cavalry.
Yeah. Which is unfortunate because they've got pretty fucking decent cavalry, man.
Yeah, just a slightly decent, you know, just okay.
I'm not sure why I said it like that, but
fucking decent, mate.
Fucking slamming cavalry.
I mean, if they want to enter my pikes, no, they're trying to squeeze through my militia hoplites. Alright, let's move one slingers over here. Bring the other one, keep them here.
Our general is under attack.
Try and avoid those hoplites if we can. Come on, Thessalians, get out of the way. Oh, there's noble horse archers. I'm kind of in a bad spot.
Yeah, it's not the best.
I'm losing cavalry quite harshly. Right, I need to get back after those slingers since they're rallied. But I've lost almost half my unit of Thessalian already. I'm chucking like missiles at these horse archers like there's no tomorrow, and yet they're barely dying.
Their armor's not even that high either, that's weird.
Could be at the distance I'm shooting at as well. How are these young axes? Okay, they're losing decisively. Hopefully I can break them. If not, then I'll just retreat. Alright, retreat. I'm really just focused on the cavalry bit, to be honest. The rest of it's self like should be alright on their own for a while. Alright, they've finally died, thank you. How are these guys doing? Alright, they're losing too, sweet. These guys retreating. Where's the best place to take you? It's going alright so far, I guess.
Hmm.
Although, I guess they've still got all the main melee yet to come after us. Who are wavering? Yeah, you guys. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Although I think it's a bit late for you, yeah, you're gone. That's a shame. Try and kill off these javelin men. These militia are taking an absolute battering.
Hmm.
Come on, kill them off. Kill those javelin quick. Don't let those spearmen get involved. They're trying to like finish off all of their missiles before they can get to us.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I can win while they've got those missiles around with how good their infantry is. Break from them, break from them. Tell you what, javelin men can come in. They're probably like the best chance they're gonna get. I was gonna say my cavalry's taking a long time to get there.
Yeah, they're walking, aren't they?
No, they're running. It's just they're heavily armored. The more heavily the more heavy the cavalry is, the slower they are.
Just slower, yeah.
Well, the mob's at least holding them there. Still a long way off though. Okay, we finally took out most of this thing is. Let's try and break them while we can. Excellent. This is okay. I'm not gonna say
it's a weird one.
I'm not saying it's the best, but for the most part, I'm doing better than I expected I would be. Well, at least I took care of most of their missiles. We got militia hoplites, young axes. And fire at will. And use mobs just to hold them back. Alright, let's get these militia hoplites and reform them a bit. In fact, hold on, let's change guys over here while we still get a chance. And our cav, let's get behind here. I think I've got this. I think. Alright, the young axes are dying quite nicely. They've got the Scythian hoplites in hoplite wall, but their backs are to my current cavalry. Right, let's retreat a bit. Because we don't have the... Your charge bonus wears off after, I think. If it's anything like Warhammer, it's 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, and they're turning around. Yeah, they are. Okay. Right, back up, back up. Figured they would be. The AI is actually pretty good at doing that. Yeah, I've got this one. Help them until they die. Then all that's left is the Scythian hoplites. This went well.
You did really well. You managed to definitely beat them back.
I lost one of my cav though, like my best cav, so I'm gonna have to try and re-recruit one of those as well as replenish. And this is only one army. I don't even know if they have a second army on the wings. Alright, archers, turn off fire at will. Militia hoplites, you can just chase those guys off the map. They've done their job. There's no way they should survive that charge, like morale-wise. Let's see if we can break them. There we go. I just want to try and kill off these Scythian hoplites.
Makes sense.
Because their army's going to survive, and I don't really have an army to fight them, because I'm still trying to recruit it. Just finish these guys off real quick. I'll do.
Cool.
Yeah.
No, that was he did really well. He barely lost anyone as well.
If it wasn't for me having those 4 cav recruited from the previous turn, trying to build this army, I probably would have lost that 100%.
No, you said it was going to come down to cav, and it pretty much did.
They had just more of everything, except while they had decent cav, if as long as I could get to the missiles, then that cav doesn't really mean too much against my hoplites, because once they run out of arrows, then they have, what are they going to do then, you know?
Yeah.
And if we're always front facing them, if they can't get behind us, then they're a bit, you know, we can just take it on the chin and wait for them to run out of ammo. The mobs did quite well. Actually held them in place while we were trying to shoot them down. That was a big thing. Mobs MVP. Yeah,
they actually killed a few units. 28 actually they killed. Oh wait, is that mob? Is that a mob that's killed 28 there?
Whereabouts you looking? Oh, that is slingers.
Oh,
that's their slingers. It won't show you. It won't show you the garrison. It won't show you the garrison kills.
I was about to say, because that's the highest I've ever seen a mob kill. I've literally only seen a mob kill single digit before, really.
I've seen kill 3 once.
Yeah, I think like 5 or 6 was the most I've ever seen them kill. I think that was probably against another mob unit.
I think they could have. I think they have a chance at like Levy Spearmen if you're lucky, or Eastern Spearmen if you're damn lucky and you get 2 of them to attack on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping they don't have another army. That's the main thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, that'd be good if they didn't have that.
I mean, I still have 3 cav alive. It wouldn't be disaster. It's possible I could fight them back, I guess, but certainly not ideal. Like, this army won't even be ready for another 3 turns anyway. And now I've got, in fact, it's probably going to be even slower than that now, because I've got to replenish and I have to recruit another cavalry. Unless I just go without the 20 stack idea and just go after him. How's your income looking like at the moment?
Pretty good, actually, you know.
Well, it's not too bad. It's okay, but a lot of my wealth is from agriculture, so when it's winter months like this, it does take a big hit. Like a massive hit. But I think winter you can lose up to like 30% income from agriculture alone. Well, it's still. This is like a dangerous place, like Phanagoria. It's just they've got Samaria at the top. Now you're next door to me again.
Yep.
I know you have an army because I've just seen you fight with it. I'll enslave. The Arverni are in Italia. Bithynia wants a trade agreement.
Fucking traitors.
The funny thing is, their actual like reliability is treacherous.
Yeah, they fucking are.
I don't know. They've been nice enough to me. I mean, technically they declared war. Oh crap! Okay. Please don't declare war on me, Macedones. They have a 20 stack just sat on the.
They want a trade agreement or something?
Nope, they want war.
They want war.
The entirety of Spain hates me, so I'm at war with all of it. Okay, so I have a couple of upgrades. I lost some court nobles. Never mind. Okay, faction destroyed. Which one? It's a Queenie. Okay. Still got attrition from that. Oh my god! Finally, it's finally over. Right. So first thing I'm doing is I'm taking this army that's been attrition to buggery and just bringing it back into a settlement, just to try and replenish faster. Plus, Nacemones have a 20 stack right at my doorstep. My other army is finally almost replenished, so I'm just gonna move them here, just in the way of them a bit, and fortify, just in case they attack. Okay, so that's the south sorted for now. These guys can come here, these guys can go here. Bithynia, what do I have with you at the moment? A trade agreement, okay. They demand a non-aggression pact. Okay, no, that's not what I want. I want this. I will offer you more money. Oh, that's guaranteed. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Cost me...
Excellent.
Excellent. It cost me $3,000, but it's worth it. Definitely worth it. And my spy, just get them up and about.
Here comes your army. Freeze as friends.
Hello, 19 stack you've got building up here, Mr. Please Wash. Excellent. My spy worked. Yeah, basically I asked Bithynia to have military access, so I didn't have to mess about crossing the sea and trying to get across the Sinop that way.
Right.
And it cost me $3,000 because originally they wanted just a non-aggression pact counter offer. I'm curious.
Ah.
I mean, it says I'll win it, but considering it's nothing but navy, I'm pretty sure I don't. I'm just gonna blockade. I don't want to do the auto resolve. Like I don't even if it is. It's technically a land battle, so I don't want to auto resolve it. Wouldn't be fair, I don't think. Household, upkeep, morale. Morale. Take that. Take that. This army I'm building will have nothing but the highest of morale. They are not breaking. Yeah, I've got to recruit another guy. Okay. I can't recruit anything decent. What's my garrison? Pretty bad. The worst part is I'm kind of surrounded where I am. It's kind of... Ugh.
Yeah.
Not ideal. I didn't even want to bring my navy down there. You kind of forced it down there. I really wanted it up here. Well, at the risk of losing this settlement, I think I go this way. Okay, let's get some household upgrades. These guys are not breaking anytime soon. They're just not.
That's good.
Okay. It's just like every ancillary I have is kind of just extra morale, extra morale, extra morale. Right, technology wise, I can get something else. Again, more morale. Could get that, but I don't think it's going to be that useful. Just check my politics quickly. 0% risk, good. I am losing my things at court, slowly and surely.
Yeah. That's good.
They might be good for you. Do some games. Alright, let's see if there anything else I've missed. Raid this guy. Don't need any of that, so... Diplomacy, I guess. Anything else? Oh yes, this is ready. Sweet. So basically, this new mod I'm trying out in the AI, with the AI aggression mod, it changes the way force march works. It doesn't just get rid of it, it changes it.
Oh yeah. So
it gives you the extra movement range. It's either like an extra 50% or 100% movement range, but you have to have your full, you have to adopt it at the start of your movement. You can't do it halfway through the movement. And the first turn you adopt it, it only gives you 75%. So you sacrifice a little bit of movement range for the first turn, and then you do it a lot more after that.
Right, okay.
So it's interesting. Like, it helps you get around faster eventually, but you can't just abuse it that turn. And you kind of have to like dedicate yourself to it. Other than that, what could I spend money on, if anything? Just gonna check my settlements. Here's the thing, I don't want to invest too much in places where I think I could be attacked anytime. That's fine. I think that's me done.
Cool.
The only thing left is like, do I actually attack Sinop or not? If I don't attack it, I get attritioned. I've never actually used fire pots in like a normal battle.
Yeah.
What kind of garrison do you have? Pikemen, citizen cav, Furor spears, slingers. What's your navy? Right, tell you what, I'll be nice. I'll break.
Oh.
Just wanting to keep you, just trying to keep you in line. That's all. And we'll put ourselves in. I was going to say raiding mode, but I'm just going to put it in patrol mode. Yeah, I think that's me done.
Cool.
Save it. Over to you.
Right. Yep, you're sabotaged. Right, okay, so this will be a little auto resolve here.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm guessing that's the last of them.
I think so. There's still a settlement I need to take back, but that's the only army I can see.
It wasn't that bad overall. The main thing was just you lost that army, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the main thing.
And a bit of income for a turn or two. Because it's the same culture, you won't lose any buildings, or you shouldn't do. Unless they looted it.
Yeah, I just need to go take back that final settlement at some. Right. Now. And then.
Seleucids are still really powerful, aren't they?
They are very powerful.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can see at least. Normally they cripple away eventually, but not this time. Next time we want to do a campaign, if you want absolute complete bull fuckery, right? The Ultra AI mod is basically This Is Total War mod. Like going for the This Is Total War achievement, where almost every other turn someone's declaring war on you.
Right, okay, Jesus.
The moment you expand, the guy next to you is like, oh, I don't like you expanding into me, I'm declaring war on you too. So,
yeah, that's it. They just go all out.
Yeah, the whole map's pretty much just red wherever I'm near, so a bit mad. It certainly doesn't stop it from being interesting. It's just because I'm Egypt, I've been fighting for so much for 30 turns. I have barely upgraded the even home province I'm in at all. Just had to spend it all on armies.
Right.
It's pretty mental.
Right. And the turn. Pretty quick turn for me.
Yeah, mine was longer, wasn't it? Yeah, Vernie's joining south. Wonder why.
Do you want to go to warmer places?
Oh no. Kush. No, Kush, don't do it. Don't you do it.
Do it, Kush.
They've done it. Right, so basically, remember I said that there's a 20 stacker with Mason Mons right on my border?
Yeah.
And I fortified. Yeah, now Kush, because after I've been weakened by this plague, I mean, luckily for me, this army's mostly replenished, but they decided to, yeah, just have a look. They brought 2 armies after me. Luckily, I was luckily I was in fortified, so I'm just hoping Mason Mons don't attack me. You know, Stevo, thank you for the alert, my friend. Hopefully, I can catch some of your is it co-op or head-to-head? I forget, but you've got a 2-player campaign going, haven't you?
I've never seen these units. I've never seen some of these units before.
Yeah, it's because Kush and the 3 other Eastern factions are basically all part of the final DLC, or the last DLC that came out.
Yeah.
It's either this year or last year.
They look cool.
Yeah, they are pretty cool. My Egypt campaign, this is what's destroying Egypt over and over, it's Kush. Ah, it's foggy and I don't know where they're coming from either. Okay. Well, they can only really attack me from 3 different areas. This army, though, luckily has got defensive points, so I can at least delay them. No point using anything like that. Brimstone pits. Man, they're massive, okay. Alright, put a massive minefield of brimstone pits over there. Do some caltrops over this direction just in case they have horses. Still trap mine in there, but you know, what are you gonna do? So I guess my horses are going out this way. So my cavalry I'm gonna keep outside for now. Then we'll play it light. We'll have 2 hoplites here. We'll have 2 here. Just thinking, do I even like that idea? No, I'll bring pikemen here and move these 2 back. Missiles. So they have brimstone pits out, so if they come here, I'm putting fire arrows for now. I don't know if it automatically happens or if I have to declare them as an attack target. It says in the
description, it says they can be activated by flaming arrows or unit interaction.
Yeah, the only problem is, like, do I have to declare them as the attack? Or I don't know, or if it just hits them. Alright, let's find out where they are. Okay, they're all that way. At least that first army is anyway.
Yeah, you've got you're in a pretty defensive position here. It would be nice if the brimstone pits were towards them as well, but you might go around the side.
I mean, because I'm defending, I think they see it all first, so they probably just elected not to do that.
Oh, they're coming from behind.
So they're coming from 2 ends, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, their 2 armies are... That's a bit weird, because their reinforcing army should be like a bit to the left, if anything.
Oh, we've got elephants as well. Oh, these units are cool.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Slaves live with death each day, and for them, war is just more unpaid work. Jesus.
I know, grim, right?
That's pretty grim. Fuck.
I can't even get to their missiles easily. But I have to get to those Kushite archers. Like their general unit is actually archers.
That's interesting. Ooh, they look cool.
Yeah,
is it mixed men and women units as well?
Yeah. One of the later updates included women units.
Oh no! I know you can have women units because like go skirmishers and all that, but it's a mixed unit, which I haven't seen before in this game. These guys look really cool. I'm almost tempted just to buy the DLC if it goes on sale, just to get these fucking units because these are pretty cool. I would like to do a campaign with these guys.
Plus, if you used to be at the coast, you pretty much start directly at the south, like as far south as you can get, so you don't have to worry about, you know, having to cover so many fronts.
I saw the general unit's got a fucking lion on his head. Fucking awesome. And now they're all gonna die.
No. I tried to get to the marchers, but they stopped me. Alright, let's go back.
So the slave infantry is basically just like a better mob by the looks of it.
I'm just trying so hard to get to their general. Because those Kushite archers are absolutely devastating. They have 46 missile attack.
Woo!
I think they're like the new best archers in the game.
Good Egyptian archers as well.
Yeah, because they start south of Egypt. I think they have a little bit of Egypt as well. I don't know if it's classed as entirely new culture or not. I don't know.
It looks like it. I mean, I think it might be like a hybrid between this new culture and probably like a bit of Egyptian influences now, I imagine.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, those
it's
elephants.
fucking cool, though. I do like these units. I've never seen them before. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they've got elephants coming in. I feel like I just have to keep using my archers over here, though. Just because they're too bundled up together.
Oof, that's a lot of arrows coming in there. It wasn't Nubian spearmen.
Actually, I say that. Hold on. They are pikemen. Should be alright. For a short time. Just while I shoot these elephants. I think my cav have to retreat though, because they're getting wrecked. That's handy.
I mean, those elephants are going into pikes, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, but if they push through the pikes, then it's annoying.
Yeah.
Just the fact that the archers are kind of protected with all those melee eyes. Excellent.
Yeah, those elephants have been dealt with.
Right, let's turn them around.
Yeah, those elephants did basically nothing. Well, I mean, they did kill a few pike.
They're doing a good job of keeping them archers alive, because I keep missing them. No matter how many times I keep going around to try and charge at them. Okay, well, I'll go after these slave infantry. Yeah, there's Kushat archers. Every time they attack, I'm pretty much losing guys. Ridiculously good.
Yeah, at least the slave infantry is not much to worry about. Like I said, they just look like better mob, don't they?
Yeah, they're pretty useless. I don't know what their upkeep is, because I've never played as Kush yet. Or any of the new DLC guys, actually. And they're all actually really close together as well, so it actually would be a really good head-to-head campaign, because they're quite close.
I wouldn't mind doing it. Like I said, if the DLC goes on sale, I will definitely grab it. It depends how much it is. If it's like
£7.
Oh, that's a little bit expensive.
But it's 4 factions you get with it.
Yeah, like if it was £5. But
I think it's £7. I could be wrong. Could easily be wrong.
I definitely would like to play with them because they do look cool. But yeah.
Hold on, what am I doing? Kill them off. Alright, my cav should be able to take out these guys, no problem, so... Now it's just this army over here.
A lot of their dudes are like active/exhausted already as well.
Yeah, it's because they've been running, yeah.
So that's good for you. Like these Nubian spearmen are just turning up now, they're all exhausted, and they're not particularly good units as well.
Yeah, I've got this. The quality of unit's just not high enough.
No. I'd like to see what their endgame units are.
They probably have some really strong endgames, just like any kind of Eastern faction, their early game units are pretty bad.
Just all those dudes, every single dude's got a lion on his head. They've like just absolutely culled the lion population, just...
They just do it for it's like the English version of hunts. They just do it for fun.
They just kill lions. So unfortunately, they didn't go around the brimstone pits. I'd have liked to have seen that in action, but.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll just tell them to shoot them.
No, focus on winning. Fucking the hell.
I'll be fine. I think it's just like a mine almost, where they just explode them.
Yeah, I assume that's how it was, but I just never seen. I don't think I've ever seen them in action.
Yeah, just
there we are.
Fire damage.
It just makes fire. That enemies will end up.
I think they might explode when the damage goes to 100%.
Oh, look now, this one's about to go to 100%. It went up really high and then it just slowed down well.
Yeah, it's because I think they shoot different ones. Because it's the fire damage is now 100%, and then the regular damage goes up.
I mean, I know. I think maybe it just means that's how long it burns for. I imagine maybe. Think about it now. By the looks of it, there's nothing that's gonna explode.
Probably. Like my archers will stop firing at them. Although they have actually run out of ammo, so.
Yeah, well, you've got this.
I'm just gonna
Nice
leave
one.
it. The fortifies helped out a lot because
84 lost. Fucking hell.
Yeah, Fortify also gives you extra melee defense, as well as the walls, so... It's really good.
Yeah, you crushed them, mate. That was a bit of a butcher, but again, they had quite a lot of low-quality units, to be fair. But, I mean, still 2 armies from 2 directions, so still an achievement.
I mean, that should be... Because it's, what's it called? Cyrene or something? That's the settlement. And, yeah, I think that's their armies from around there. So it'll give my... Beating these guys, as long as Nacemones don't declare war on me straight away, because, again, they're at the border as well. That'll give my second army time to recover from that plague. But that's the army I need, because that's the one with the siege equipment on. This was more just the other army I had down, trying to take Carthage and help them out and beat back the Romans and such. The problem is, if you're going to attack Hellenic culture with fortifications up, it's probably even worse than attacking Romans, because trying to get through a small gap like that, unless you want to break down some of the wooden walls with fire arrows or something, or ballista, you're just going to run right into pikes, aren't you? Or hoplite walls.
Yep. No, it's
and they have ridiculous armor.
They've definitely got the advantage when it comes to defending. Sorry. I guess the best thing you could probably do is just like use your arrow dudes and just try and weigh them down. But
yeah, the problem is with that is that if you attack them from the front, they have such high armor and shields.
Yeah.
Okay, the best way to do it would try to be like, kill the towers if you could before they dealt damage, and then shoot, like trying to use your archers to surround them, and then shoot in the backs wherever they're facing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work to get to that point. Like the fortification's probably done their job by then. Weigh you down. Hold on, who's that army belong to? There's another army I've just spotted.
Oh dear.
I think it's Libya. I think that's okay though. I think that's my ally that I saved. They better not run and take the place I'm after. I'm trying to think what the main is. Kush. What they're called? There's definitely 4 that in that DLC pack. Just trying to remember what they are. Tell you what, while you're loading in, I'll quickly check the store. Slaves. Okay. Nomadic tribes, I think it is. No, it's not. Okay. What one is it? Desert Kingdoms. Yeah, this is it. Alright, so it's... Yeah, the desert... It's called Desert Kingdoms... I can't even talk. Desert Kingdoms Culture Pack. $6.99. You get the Kingdom of Kush, which is based in Moreau. And they have Scythe Chariots, African War Elephants, special... And these are all special units. And Desert Chariots, African Elephants. Ethiopian Cav, Armoured Desert Cavalry, Kushite Royal Guard, Kushite Royal Archers, Kushite Archers. They've got quite a lot of tier 4 units and Disciples of Epidemic, so they've got quite a lot of tier 4 stuff. Yeah. There's Nabate as well. They're more about camels by the look of it. Then there's Saba, which have a lot of spear infantry and shock cav, and just infantry in general. And then there's Numidia, which have mostly elephants and noble cav. Okay, time. Right. these guys. Where's my arm? I just moved them. Alright, this one, how long till replenish? 2 turns, okay. Right, I'm going to take this army that they attacked me with and just finish them off.
Yep, auto-resolve, yeah?
Yeah. I've actually replenished. I've actually gained guys since then.
Yep, auto.
Just finish them off.
No, the Seleucids are fucking powerful. They own a lot of settlements.
Yeah, just gotta wonder about what to do with them, really. I have a political intrigue. Let's have a look. A trader has arrived from Nicaea, claiming to sell the finest horses in the known world. Foreign trader, 10% wealth from all sources. Distribute from the army, breed from them, let him trade. What's a breed? Maybe get some good horses on my own. That one's replenishing these guys up here. Okay, their armies have disappeared. That's worrying. If I take the settlement, then I'm just gonna auto this. It's pretty massive in my favor.
Yep.
And I should be able to find out where they hid their armies because I'll own the settlement, unless they're in ambush. Yeah, okay, I found a 5-stack. Well, they're nice. They're nicely pushed back. Alright, I'm gonna stop recruiting. I'm just gonna try and kill this army off before they come and attack me. I gotta rename it. What to call it? I mean, Boo is Boo is a nice name for it.
Yeah.
Just ignore this spy. You don't need to know anything about them.
Okay.
Oh, even got an upgrade out of that. Nice. 6% chance. Yeah, let's get extra chance of actually doing whatever I want to do. Really my way around town. Just casually and gradually. This navy's fine, they can sit there. They're replenishing, that's fine. They're out of movement range. You guys can go there. I think I'm almost done.
Cool.
The spy I'm just leaving. Like, it doesn't really do anything. I am worried I'm gonna get attacked by so much stuff. Alright, let's just do a settlement upgrade of some kind. We'll find for Squalor there, we'll do that. Anywhere else? I'm hoping the Alveni aren't coming to attack me. That'd be annoying. Especially when I have no armies anywhere near them. Yep, that's me done. Over to you.
Cool. Right.
Are you thinking about what to do?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You got all your provinces back. Nothing to worry about. Oh, you're doing that, are you?
I am doing that.
You're doing that to me?
I don't know why it's so much in your favour, but okay.
Who's Cappadocian cavalry? Damn. Pontic swordsman. Yeah.
I'm not sure why it was so in your favour there. It's a bit.
Well, it's only auto. Like I think it's just every unit's like assigned auto bonuses. Yeah, depending on what type of unit they are and maybe what they're going against. I don't know. It's just a rough calculation, isn't it? This is a steep ass hill. You'll see in a second. Damn.
I know. Yeah, another weird fucking hill. Yeah.
I mean, it's good in your favour. I mean, I don't like.
Holy fucking shit! What is this? A roller coaster?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a log flume.
What the fuck? I've never seen this before.
I've never seen something so ridiculous. Look, I've never seen it that steep before.
That is nuts. What are we on fucking Everest?
It's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. Well, that's good.
Bearing in mind, it said grassland. I mean, I don't think they have like mountain ranges like as a classification, but yeah, it's great for you.
Yeah, grassland in fucking Tibet. Fucking what? Right. Anyway, well, that's really good for me. I'm actually really happy about that.
Yeah, you would be, wouldn't you? You would be.
Right.
Okay, that's me done.
Okay, I'm almost done. Okay.
Come find me.
All the way back there, of course you are.
Oh, I'm gonna make you work for it. I don't think the auto resolve takes into account terrain as well or anything like that.
No, of course it doesn't.
I mean, you attack me, I can sit here all day. That'd be a good chance while you. Oh, I can see cavalry. Like, just compare stats. So, let's see. So yours is way stronger in melee attack, like by 20 something. But I have you have more weapon damage. You have less armor piercing. You have less charge bonus. You've got more basically against cav. You've got way better melee defense. Ridiculous armor, more shield. You've actually got a shield. And you've got ridiculous morale. Basically, then your Cappadocian cavalry are better than my cavalry in every single way plus some. It's
Why is
probably
the game paused?
It's not.
That's froze for me.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, my timer's froze. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, your guys are still moving, but slowly for me. Maybe I think it's just slowed down. That's all. Oh, now it's frozen. I think it's slowed down to a freeze.
Fuck, why?
I don't know. It's probably just desyncing for a minute. It'll probably speed back up in a minute. Give it a minute. We'll see. Oh, there we go. But it's trying. It's chugging. It's trying. Well, I'm not gonna lie, your guys are pretty terrifying.
Yeah, they're getting fucking wrecked here though.
Oh, you found them. Damn it. Okay, that's dead then. They're 100% dead. Come on, Cav, get out of there. You do have like some experienced chevrons over me. Well, you managed to slip through.
Somehow.
You just mash it like mad.
Maybe.
Yeah, it works. Get away. Yeah, well, he definitely interrupted my guys and killed off a few of them. Like my ballista and such. My cabs are all just through.
He got so much cavalry.
6 units of it, plus my general. Where the hell are you?
I think I killed barely any of your fucking cavalry there. I'm not sure how.
It's because I put everything I had to try and kill them. Every missile, all of my cav. And when you were coming up the hill, I managed to get a slight downhill charge on you, which helped. So pretty much it was just like you had so many numbers compared to my one stack like every time. But yeah, it was just one of those where I just constantly threw everything at you as best as I could. Well, you gotta come for me sometime.
Oh, I know that. I'm away.
You have so many like hills you can hide behind. That's our range light. Yeah, that's all right. I'm guessing you can see some of my... Oh no, hold on. No, I don't think you should be able to see any of my army. Pretty sure they're all hidden so far. So are yours. Yours are hidden too. Ooh. Hello, Pontic swords. Well, just know where you are, so we need to get these cabs back up. Ooh, I just saw one of you guys get shot in the head. Look at that, that was pretty satisfying. Mercenary. You got a lot of mercenaries in this army.
I don't.
Oh no, you got two.
Only 3 units.
Eastern Slingers, Eastern Slingers. Straighten these ballista out, they're just not behaving.
You're going to have a desync here.
Probably. I mean, you're doing well by keeping covered in that hill. Those mountains are really helping you out. It's still saying it's heavily in your favour, by the way. Well, I say heavily, it's still in your favour. Which, considering you just lost your Cappadocian, is kind of crazy. Don't you want to come play? I'm just knocking on your door. I'm just knocking on your door here.
What?
Your fucking formation, man. Hidden by every mound. I've never seen a map quite like this, where it's just a massive, ridiculous drop all the way down. Yet you can still use it. Then there's mounds up at the top, but not everywhere, so you can just like slip between them, and you're just hugged into it all.
I'm camping in there.
You're literally camping like a sniper on COD. Oh, they're pikemen, are they? Okay. What's wrong? They're only Thessalians. What's wrong with you? What are you so worried for?
I try my best to fucking not make it so you could get through. We just got too much cavalry. I just can't fucking defend from all directions. There's way too much fucking cavalry there.
Oh, he's still keeping me at bay. It's not like my cavalry aren't getting shot to absolute pieces. You've actually destroyed my entire cav. Like, not a single guy lived. I mean, at least my cabs are taking all your, like, many of your missiles rather than my infantry, I guess.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Just try and kill as many missiles as possible.
Did my best to try and fucking defend, but I just can't without those cavalry. It's just impossible.
Well, it's not like you can't defend against them. It's the same thing, same story of what happened with you and me earlier. It's just, you take the hit, and then you try and try and reform after.
What do you mean?
So like when you charged with all your cavalry against me, I lost a few of my guys and then tried to reform after that.
Your cavalry just not fucking dying. It's unreal.
Oh, it's not that they're not dying. It's just like they're literally just dying to the last man. That's all. That's what's happening there. Oh, hold on. This thing is not allowed to live. How dare you?
One of our units
Like, I've literally got every fucking unit attacking them and they're just not dying.
Well, that's the problem. If you attack them, like, sure, they get trapped more, but they can't all attack them at once, usually. It's just, everything's too crowded. But I'm looking at my numbers, and they're just dropping 21, 19, 6, 2, 6. Yeah, they're just dying fast now. Like I say, the health is per model, so then usually when they start dying, they tend to just die in droves, because they're all getting hit. You should be running out. You should have no ammo by now, or nearly no. Well, it's been a hell of a map, that's for sure. That general of yours need to die. Awesome. I mean, I've got no Mobilista unit, like, shots or anything. You're down to 5 men, your general still didn't die.
Lol.
Okay, let's get these two around here.
Yeah, you were so good at this fucking game, I got no chance.
I'm not good, I kind of got lucky really, because you sent all your cavalry, like your cavalry was way better than mine. Like, it's just endlessly better. You had almost every stat, but then because you attacked with them alone, I was able to use every last, like, everything I had on them. Because I kept a close formation, I could attack them pretty close, like, to each other.
Should we just speed this up then?
Yeah, I can do if you want.
Slog, get out. There we go. Boom.
Oh no, I'm attacking you. I'm still shooting.
Oh no, of course, yeah. Of course, yeah.
How dare you attack me? This is what happens. Just use up some arrows, that's all. But yeah, I think using your cav too early to try and get... Like, you got through to my ballista, but by the time you managed to, I'd already intercepted you and did enough damage. So,
the problem is you had so much cavalry to defend it, it's just like I just couldn't get through.
Yeah, it was a bit of a problem. But your cav was better than mine per cav unit. But because you attacked with them alone, like, you didn't have any missiles or any infantry or anything to tie me down at the same time, I could just use my cav to intercept yours to keep them stuck. And
yeah, it was a mistake.
And then just my missiles, like my 3 archers could shoot one. Like when you were going for my my ballista, I just shot all my arrows at them. Then a Pontic swordsman, just kept you stuck really.
After this round, can we just take a break for 10 minutes just because I need to make a phone call?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, we can take a 10-minute break. You just let me know, you know?
Yeah. Like, so what I'll do is I'll finish my turn up here. I won't click enter and I'll just do it then, and it'll just be just 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll come back and yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. No, that's totally
we can do it now if you want. We can do it now if you want.
Yeah, alright then. I'll put the phone down. I'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Alright, no worries. I'll just put the be right back screen on.
Cool. Right, see ya.
See you in a minute.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, it wasn't too long. It's just I had a phone call. Solicitor wanted to have a chat about something, so I just had to deal with that pretty quick. But it's done now, wasn't it?
It's super loud where you are right now, and since you start the call again.
What's loud about it? What part of it?
It's just the whole. I don't know if it's. One sec.
Well, what is it? Is it like background noise, or is it just me?
No,
Or?
it's you being super loud, like for some reason. Hold on, I've turned my desktop audio right down. Maybe it's just because you've redone the call. Maybe it's
No, nothing's changed. I'm using the same thing. I just put the phone down, did that call, and then called up again.
Maybe it's just Discord just recalibrating itself or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well, thankfully it wasn't anything ridiculous. It's just something I need to have a quick chat about, but that's sorted now. I'm not sure. Thing is, with like COVID and stuff, I'm not sure if they're closed.
That screaming in my ear thing is happening again. That random. I don't know why it shouldn't do anymore. Weird as hell. I just don't get why it's doing it. Shall I just redo a call quickly? If I send to you and then maybe that's it, fixed it. Yeah, it's alright. Say it just happens randomly. It just doesn't happen from the start. It'll just randomly kick in. Don't know when. So hopefully it doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, you're not in the I don't know what your income's like at the moment to help push me back. Well, what is your income at the moment? Ah, okay. I mean, 8,600. But most of my settlements though are far away. I can't really utilize any of them. They're just. Well, we know that my Thessalian cavalry is the best cavalry I have, so I know that your cavalry is endlessly better than mine. Oops, had a bit of interference. No, the voice call just went. Yeah, it did like robot voice for a quick second. It's fine now. Hopefully the audio is going to stay in control now. I don't know why it messed up so much.
Yeah, that is strange.
It's because of it's just the Razer software doesn't play nice with Discord for some reason. At least the older versions of it.
For some reason, Bithynia's just fortifying outside my fucking Hammersayer. Why?
Maybe they're
the fuck you doing?
helping you out. I don't know.
No, they're not, because they're friends with you. They're not at war with you. If they were friends with me, this would be perfect, because you'd have to go through their armies, but no.
Okay, so I lost 5 units in that fight. Pretty much all of my cav. I get 5 public order per turn from that that thing. So yeah, I've lost a lot of units. Also, not as many as you did.
No, of course not.
Have a look at. I can get a quick upgrade, so let me just check. Yeah, I'll grab that, and we'll grab. Grab that. Alright, so we're just going to quickly finish off your 2 stack you had left over.
Yep. Obviously, auto that. No, Bithynia, please wash.
I'll wash them with blood, don't worry.
Oh, don't worry, mate. Next campaign we play, basically fucking dictatorship happening. No friends. Literally just...
I mean, if you want, you can put on that. If you put on that aggressive AI mod, it's never happening.
Everyone is going to get at the end of my fucking boot.
Well, we can try. We can try it with Ultra AI mod if you want, and just it'll be mad.
Can I have a trade agreement? How about you have death?
Yeah, that's literally everything. And I'm looking to have 1 ally now. Just gonna maintain the blockade.
If you want to auto resolve that, that's fine. I'll just take the settlement. That's fine with me.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right. Well, I'm obviously going to fight this now. You're actually attacking on land. I thought you meant if you're just going to attack the navy, but yeah.
No, I was just blockading it so I can use them as reinforcements.
Yeah, I'm obviously going to fight this.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh
crap.
Oh well, don't worry. I was going to die anyway.
I think it's because I press auto, so it because we have our default set. I think because our default setting is auto resolve and not manual battle. If one of us have auto resolve, it'll just do that.
Yeah, we'll sort that out. But oh god, this is just all falling to pieces now. Can't believe how quick it fell to pieces.
Yeah, it's only like in a couple of turns, really, wasn't it?
I know, yeah.
Pretty mad.
Yeah, if I'd taken over all of Turkey, this probably would have gone a lot better. But yeah, sad times.
Well, it ain't quite over, but we'll see. We'll see how it gets on. Like, I'm still at war with loads of other factions at the same time, so
you have no idea. Like, what is it? Have you heard of I have no mouth but I must scream? No,
I don't think I've heard that before.
It's a sci-fi novel. It's great. No, it's a sci-fi novel. It's a pretty standard thing. It's like AI basically takes over the world and just
the usual.
Yeah, kind of thing. Let me get the quote a minute.
Oops, Samaria's got a navy coming. Try and hold off that. I'm just gonna auto this.
Yep.
It's just Samaria navy just coming real close to my borders, so I'm just trying to push them back. Can't believe Kush came in with all that just randomly as well. I was going to say, is that actually going to
work? Sorry, I was Googling memes.
Googling memes?
For this bullshit, I'm probably going to shitpost this in your Discord server. If you don't mind.
Go ahead. That's what it's for.
Basically, I'm like Nero as Rome burns. Everyone's like, it's like, the settlements are falling, everything's falling to pieces. Yeah, cool. I'm just on Discord, mate.
Well, I can finally attack Cyrene as well, which is nice. They have pretty much no garrison. They have 0 garrison and 2. Yeah, let's just auto this. For some reason, they have pretty much no garrison.
Well, at least I know what I went wrong, and I definitely don't want to do another campaign of this with you, 100%. But yeah, it's. I'm gonna try my best to fucking survive, but it's just momentum now, and it's just. Ugh. And you're coming from the north as well. It's just fuck. I think I didn't get a walled city for like 3/4 of this campaign. Didn't help.
No, that really didn't help at all.
Like I said, you look at my Swaby campaign, right, and it's so much better than this. Like the Romans are actually in massive trouble. This campaign is just fucking.
I was gonna say, is that actually gonna upgrade it? Nope, never mind. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so where is it? I mean, I'm right next door to your capital now, so it's pretty much all hands on deck to protect it, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm spent. I can't do anything anymore. But honestly, taking Sinop from you boosted my income by 1,500. Like, that was a lot. And that'll do.
Right, okay. So, status report from my council. Everything's going to shit. Honourable death, settlement lost, resource lost. Animal husbandry is complete though. Brilliant. Well done. Well done, guys. We are going to survive.
The worst part, the thing is though, Warhammer is actually a lot harder than this, and Free Kingdoms in terms of the AI is actually really challenging for me.
Yeah. Right.
Warhammer's more just like wherever, like depending on who you have, is like just a really hard start. Free Kingdoms is just like, oh, you're slightly powerful, like, alright, let's just like fuck you over and do it in all these different ways.
Like, what the fuck? I did recruited people last turn. Why are they not being recruited? Okay, what the fuck? Fair enough. Well, that's extra bad.
Well, hold on. Well, it'd be the same province as your Sinop and all that, wasn't it? So they would have been queued up as the second turn because your first army would have taken all the recruitment slots, so they have to wait behind.
No. It was this army.
Yeah, but if it's in the same province, they share the recruitment slots. Whenever you're in the same province, so because your other army was recruiting those guys to attack me, they'd have had to wait a turn.
Oh, I can't even recruit my best dudes. Oh, fuck! I'm so screwed. Fuck! I am just like beyond screwed.
I mean, if you take Sinop back, you get your buildings back.
Yeah, just casually.
Because I didn't loot it or anything, so they're free to take again.
It's got nothing, man. I'm so screwed. Because I've just got nothing. Fuck.
I mean, you could try diplomacy, or make people hate me. I don't know.
Ugh, that's all I can do. I'm just gonna go back to shitposting. That's literally all I can do.
You went from surprising me with my pants down.
I don't know what went wrong.
Like you were literally almost next door to my capital, and then we went from maybe 10 turns from there to now me being to yours.
And want me to join a war with RDI? No, fuck off. Break alliance. Who cares?
Oh, I'm gonna lose my place. Okay, that's fine. They can have it.
Oh no.
They can have it.
Spectate.
No, I'm just autoing it. They can have it. That's fine. They can kill him.
Just gotta edit this copy pasta. Right, yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to buy the DLC, we could do it with Eastern factions, like with the new African ones. I think they're classed as Africans, I guess. Well, I don't know, Kushites, because they're in Moreau. Then you've got Saba. I've not played with any of them yet, so completely blind. Now, let's just remember, you declared war on me.
I know, yeah.
You thought you were ready to kill me, and to be fair, I was kind of really stretched out. I couldn't really do much. It took me quite a few turns just to try and hold you off my lands. Okay, so they're recruiting. Okay, no. Go over there. Alright, so Samaria is a twat and took them from me, so let's take this army and take it back. Just auto. It's just basically the place they took off me a minute ago. Occupy. I guess we just get some buildings up. The mayor is being really annoying. Alright, so we'll get these guys. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Finish off some of them. Just don't worry, ignore me. I'm not doing nothing. Not doing a damn thing. How much food do you have? Because you don't have many settlements anymore, do you?
6.
6 food. Would you like a trade agreement? Give some
No,
food.
mate.
I mean, to be fair, I am stealing some off you. Hold on.
How do I spell this? I need to find out how to spell Bithynia.
Are you literally making memes?
Yes. There's nothing. I'm resigned to my fate.
He's just like, well, I've already lost. I might as well. Alright, well, Kush is just being Kush, so... You know what, I'm just gonna kill these guys. They've been annoying me. Just auto this. They've been sat at the edge of my borders for so long, they're just really annoying me now. I don't want to leave just an army 20 stockade just in case they attack me. Don't worry, these are nowhere near you.
That's alright.
The reason I'm down here is because I got attacked from every direction on Earth. Again, same thing, just finish them off. Ooh, this guy's a 10-star general, I think. I think this is my faction leader, actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah, if you want to do another campaign, then we'll try out the different mods. It depends. Do you want ridiculous AI aggression mods, where just everyone's
That'd be a good laugh.
It'd be funny, but I will warn you now. It is literally every turn or 2 turns, you get attacked by someone. All right, let's just again auto this. Just want to finish these guys off while I can.
Auto resolve you?
Yeah, they're just annoying. That's all. They just sit at the edge of my map.
Right. This is a copy pasta where I've just edited it. I wish I'd post this fucking shit.
There is literally a thing in the Discord with memes, like an entire section for memes. If you want that.
Poster in there. It's gonna make 0 fucking sense. Just have a read of that.
Oh yeah, I'll have a read of it. Hey, let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million lines of trade agreements in Waterfin. Layers that fill my kingdom of Pontus. If the word hate was engraved between each line of those hundreds of trade agreements, it would not equal 1/1000th of the hate I feel towards you, Bergman of Bithynia, at this micro. For you, hate.
That's how I feel at this exact moment, basically.
Well, in that case, I'm going to make another army then. Here you go, have your turn.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. if you had, if to be honest, if you hadn't actually invaded me, I was gonna just start attacking them. But right, okay. So what can memes aside, what can I actually do? Right.
I mean, you could just try and like beeline it straight for my capital and just like fight everyone on the way. And just basically like gauntlet
with War Army.
You and what army, bub?
I like a fucking Bithynian just squatting outside of Amisea. What the fuck are they doing?
I don't know.
They're literally just... Yeah, but they're just squatting. I don't know what... They're just building, like, wooden huts outside Amisea. It's probably because their capital smells like shit. Oh, man. Right. Right, let me take this seriously.
The sanitation's even worse. How did that even happen?
I don't know. I have no idea.
They just decided not to invest in any civil technology at all.
They're just the worst. They are literally the worst. Right, okay. So I've done that.
Here comes your army. I have two that's named the same. Oops. Let me change that up.
Yeah, and I can't recruit jack shit now. That is super good news, man.
You can go to like your neighboring province and get mercenaries, I guess, and get some.
Yeah, but you're just gonna come from the north, aren't you?
I'm not coming from the north for a long time. I'm still trying to take out Samaria. I'm just trying to push them back. In fact, they should have somewhere that I don't even know about. Let's see if we follow this road, where does it lead? It's a long way away. Okay.
Oh man. Right. What else can I do that's relevant? I've got a lovely bunch of settlements. They are all standing in a row.
Oh yeah, they are all getting besieged,
Yeah, besieged in a row. Big ones, small ones, none with fucking walls. Right. Right. I'll end my totally relevant turn and continue. I've basically become an NPC at this point. Just another person for you to squash.
What about you're gonna ambush me, aren't you?
Yeah, you know, it was the most obvious ambush in the world. Where it's like, right, whatever. At least it really just stops you for a turn. There's no point in fortifying with that.
No, not with that many. I mean, ambushing would do a lot more damage. Oh, hello, Bithynia.
It's literally just there. Just what are Bithynia doing? They're just having a little stroll by the seaside.
Yeah.
Going for a wash.
I thought they'd come visit me as well, just get the stinky pits. Oh, hold on, they're flying back. Okay, let's just auto this. Even though they've got mercenary elephants, they're pretty much pointless.
Yeah, go over there and give them the plague.
I mean, they could easily give me the plague.
Did you buy anything?
I was gonna say, they can give you the plague still.
They've given me shit tons of
plague. Speaking of plague...
What, did Bithynia give you a plague?
No, Bapsis has got a plague. Because Lepsis has really bad... well, it's not that bad, it's only 2% outbreak risk, but now I have a plague there, so...
Haha, get Shrek, do you see, I'm totally gonna win now.
GGZZ, yeah.
Yeah, GGS, yeah.
Oh dear.
Apparently trade agreements don't win campaigns in Total War.
What?
Right. Can I actually go for economic victory in this? You can't, can you?
In head-to-head you have to do it by taking the other capital. I think the co-op you can, because you're working together.
Look, if we go by the standards of how many friends I made along the way, how many trade agreements I made, I won this by hands down.
Oh so. Yeah, I mean, Macedon was just hated universally, and I think I know why now. Turns out they're massive dicks. Alright, so I've got the lovely bunch of getting ambushed.
Yeah, it's not going to do much, but it stops you getting... Right, okay.
Failed.
Find this.
Failed. I'm literally knocking on your doorstep. You're fighting at my border. Well, now they've taken your border. My border.
These are mercenaries anyway, I think, so I don't really care about them.
No, they're just draining your income. I like to hire mercenaries, use them for the battle, and kill them off straight away after.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. But at this point, I've got so few units, I just need to have all the dudes I can get.
Oh, I can even see the road from here. That's cool. You get to see the road.
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, right, okay. Wait, I thought this was an ambush.
It's only a chance of ambush. It's not guaranteed. So,
like,
depending on where you are in the campaign map, right? If you just... Hey, Cisco. How you doing, man? This is probably towards the end of the head-to-head. This, it's gone pretty disastrous for Alec here. So where you are on the campaign map, right? If you hover your mouse over the landscape, right, where you'd be stood, it tells you the percentage of a ambush chance. So
right, okay. It probably didn't help that literally like everyone in the province saw I did it.
No, I don't think. No, right. You were still hidden from me. It's like I still ran right into it. It's just the chances of it is like 40%. I like how you have. Oh, hold on, you charging me your guys? Oh, no, you are. Yeah, enjoy.
Managed to avoid a decent amount of that, but still go hit.
Yeah, explosive one like has bonus versus infantry, but it's less accurate. So actually, I'll just put it back to standard rounds. These guys, you have a lot of cavalry here. Right, it's so desperately hard to get to my ballista. I mean, you're gonna get to it. You know, just remember, you know, like Hellbridge, Helsinger British.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I cut off his bloody head. Oh, that's step 1. What about 2 through 10? Just apply that to armies. Oh, well, that's army 1. What about 2 through 10? Come on. Oh no, not my royal cav. Whatever shall I do? Oh, your royal cav, I should say. Do here they are all coming in a row. Do.
Okay, if they die, it's just to cause as much damage as fucking possible.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're outnumbered 2 to 1, so it's unlikely you'll win, but even so, it's always best to take the damage. Especially if a mercenary army, you may as well throw them balls deep, you know. Oh, there goes one of my ballistas. Probably some arrows as well. General is under attack. Oh no.
Yeah, General's fallen. Don't really care about that.
No, even if it's like the other political party, it'd still be better off, wouldn't it? Yeah, hopefully doing good, Cisco. I think everyone's having a good day. This is probably, the way it's going, this is probably going to be the last part for this particular head-to-head, isn't it?
Pretty much.
This is part 7 as well, so 7 days worth. And then we'll just do another one, if you're up for that.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I know what I went wrong on this one, so it was a fun campaign. Though.
You just kind of got lucky. You just kind of got unlucky getting squished by, you know. You just didn't.
Yeah.
Your allies just happened to like me too. That was a big problem.
Again, for my thoughts, see memes. Oh, what the fuck's this about now? Go away. Okay, interesting. What's this about?
Anything to do with your phone call?
No. It's something completely different.
Oh no! You know how that ship's blocked off that marina, like, and just stopped all trade.
Yeah.
It's the ship's there going, oh no, I'm stuck, and there's like, step ship, what are you doing? Oh god, the meme.
I've seen a ton of those. It's just.
You imagine just 10% of the world economy just being gone because one ship got stuck. Like, how did they even manage it?
Why is it locked? Why is it on that? Okay.
You're playing Escape from Tarkov. Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, it's
really
quite popular, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really popular. When it came out, I think Twitch had like 200,000 viewers on it or something crazy.
I've watched some people play it. It's quite interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure if.
I've never played it.
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of CS:GO recently, but I tell you what we need to do at some point. I'm not sure if you can stream that, but we need to stream like Dead or Alive or another fighting game. Maybe when I come over or something at some point.
Oh yeah, I can stream any game. Yeah, all I just need to do is just game capture. It's easy enough.
Because I did,
the only thing that's ever struggled is Warhammer 2.
What, in terms of viewers?
No, just for some reason, Warhammer 2 occasionally crashes my OBS, and I don't know why. And there's nothing online to help me with it. Cisco says it's addicting and brutal.
Yeah, no, that's the impression I got from when I saw it. But yeah, I mean, fighting games. I mean, I'm trash at fighting games, but me and you having a fight, it was interesting when we were fighting because we're relatively close on skill level, I think. So
by skill level, you mean absolutely trash? Then yeah,
we're both trash, but it's more interesting when you've got two people roughly around the same level.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the skill level actually is, as long as it's close. Then it's fun. It's a lot more fun.
Yeah, because if one of us just whips out a 13-hit combo and then just kills you, then it's just
we can stream Dead or Alive sometime.
I haven't played in ages. When I saw my father, we played a shit ton of Mortal Kombat, and that was Mortal Kombat 11, and he got really pissed off with my Baraka. He's really annoyed about it.
I haven't played Mortal Kombat since the 9 reboot. I haven't played 10.
Mortal Kombat 9. Mortal Kombat 9 is just I love
tier.
that game.
I love
that
it
game
so
is just
much.
love. But no, Mortal Kombat X is good. Mortal Kombat 11 I actually quite like, except they don't have Reptile, which Reptile's like my main character in Mortal Kombat.
Do they have not like a similar replacement for it?
Not really, no. Although interestingly, in Mortal Kombat 11, my favorite character now is Jax. Jax is actually really fun. So, but because I've never really bothered with Jax before. All like the military characters.
I'm just doing a night attack here, so you can't reinforce your army.
Oh, fair enough. So what's this? This is not attacking the city, is it? Just
no, I'm attacking that army that just lost.
But I'm just going to auto-resolve this then.
Yeah, because I'm doing a night battle, none of your reinforcements, so your garrison in your other army can't reinforce it.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I usually don't like the military dudes in MK because they're a bit boring. But no, in MK 11, Jax is really fun to play.
Are you ready to defend your capital, good sir?
Well, the word ready, no, but let's do it anyway. No, yeah, no, I'm fucked. Yeah, go on then, get on with it.
Let me just check my army. I mean, I could just like bring these up too if you want.
No, come on, fuck off. Oh god, oh my god, I'm more fucked than I realised. Oh my god, the cell games.
Yep, cell gamers, yeah.
Right, okay, so I'm gonna grab the Council of Amasea and just basically say, right, I thought we were fucked, but it turns out we're more fucked.
I mean, if I take it, you have the turn to take it back, but yeah.
With what? With...
Well, let's see if you can beat this one first.
I mean, you know, if Bithynia weren't fucking squatting on my... Oh, look.
You haven't played Rome 2 in a while, you should. It's great fun, especially with a friend. Especially when you're about to smash the capital into pieces.
See, if this was Crusader Kings and Bithynia was, like, in my court or something, I would have, like, castrated them and exiled them by now.
Throw them into prison and then, like, made a deal with the devil, made yourself immortal and just, yeah. Just enslaved them.
I was in the middle of recruiting, like, fucking archers and shit to defend. Oh,
yeah, and then when I took Sinop, when I took Sinop, it would have stopped it all.
God, Amasea's tiny. What the hell?
Yeah, it's because it's not walled. Kush has a good starting position because it's a walled settlement they live in.
Right, what have I got you? I need an epic unit which just kills all your dudes.
That's a nuke.
Mob.
You need Warhammer 2 for that.
I've got mobs. Brilliant. Right, okay. Oh god, I'm so fucked. I am so fucked.
I'm talking about you fine, absolutely fine.
If it was just this army, right? If this is just this army you had, I'd still be fucked. But you've got two other full fucking 20 stacks of dudes.
I mean, to be honest, most of them are just ballista because I was waiting to try and take your walled settlement from like Bithynia. And then carry on, but then because they let me have military access, I was like, "Oh, I don't have to do that. Okay, run right through."
Right, I'm wondering what would be the most meme-worthy end to this, because what's the point in actually trying to defend this properly when it's just gonna stroll in next turn?
I feel bad now because I shouldn't have shown you those two other armies. I should just let you have the illusion of choice, where like you actually had a chance of winning, fighting back, and then I just roll up with two more for next turn.
You say feel bad? Those both would have felt pretty bad. Oh shit! I need to move my.
Yeah, one of those armies is just fresh from Athens. I just happened to finish recruiting and just sent right over. The other one was the navy I sent from the south or something that I landed.
Okay. Right. Just fucking go.
This is a fitting end if you lose. You just got screwed over so hard as well by your allies.
Right. Mobs, if you go out there and you kill a single unit, I will I don't know.
I am not going to touch my mouse and keyboard, and I'm just going to watch and see what happens.
Nothing.
I'm going to see how well you can defend against 0 mouse and keyboard input.
I'm not even trying. I'm not even trying. I'm just.
I know.
It's like, what's the fucking point? Like, I could do an amazing defense here, and then just next.
That's what I'm saying. I shouldn't have shown you the other two armies that I was coming down on you. I should have waited till after. Just like I could do, like, oh, I can defend, I can deliver for a turn, and then suddenly.
We're just doing a massive YOLO charge here.
Massive YOLO charge.
Also, I was too busy, like, just crying, and I forgot to actually set my armies up properly. So that's also not good.
This went so badly for you in just 3 or 4 turns, didn't it?
I know!
It went from being brilliant to just... It just fell apart.
I know.
I was sure at one point you'd had my capital as well, because you were attacking Anphea, And you was just so close to Pella, and I've got nothing to really defend. I just had to invest 8,000 a turn just into mercenaries, just to try and hold you off.
It's like the Nazis' invasion of Russia. It started out so fucking well, and then what? Oh, whoa, what? Oh, the entire thing's gone.
Yeah.
It's just... It was such an epic tactical move, and then they just completely... It just actually cost them everything. It's exactly the same. My Stalingrad was Bithynia at Pontus. No.
Oh dear.
I'm just units are charging. I mean, they've got your ballista somehow.
Oh yeah.
You just didn't touch your classic keyboard.
Told you, I'm not touching it. Like I've got all of my swordsmen have javelins. You know, have Pelham. I've got my archers that I can shoot at you. You know, even if I don't move, the amount of ridiculous amounts of missiles I have alone.
Oh yeah.
That I can just throw at you just to weaken you down. How we do it? Like, how are you killing these guys? Oh, they're almost entirely dead. There's only 7 left. 6. Brute Ballista's dead. I mean, you just took everything that my 4-X swordsmen have in terms of ammo. Oh, you actually got to my Peltas. Wait, how are my Peltas winning against your Pontic swordsman?
Because Pontus has just given up morally and ethically. They actually can't. They're actually looking forward to death.
Wow, my Peltas and your Pontic swordsman have the same health. That's crazy. Oh, here comes your main army. Here comes the forces. Alright, I'm bored now.
Just gonna kill me now. I wonder if I can actually hold on. Oh, it's going to take me too long. I was wondering if I can spell out LOL with my army as well. It's going to take too long to get into position. I'll try.
Like that.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shame. Our general is under attack.
GG. Well played. Last time I played, I had a 1050 Ti. Was a little rough. Yeah, Total War Games is the single most demanding set of games I've ever seen in my entire life by a massive margin. Like you're running this on a laptop, so it's really accessible.
No, I'm running this on your desktop. This is my desktop, yeah.
Yeah, but
I can run it on laptop.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're using your desktop not long ago. It's really accessible in that kind of thing, but to get it maxed out, it's just nah. Plus, me trying to stream this as well, it just adds extra to the CPU to get it, to encode it to any kind of decent quality.
Don't attach those archers because I have managed to get my dudes into the word LOL. Can you see it? It's coming.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you know what? Hold on.
I think I put more effort.
Smiley face time.
I think I put more effort into that than I did winning this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh man. I love the fact they're still shooting in that archer formation. The LOL archer formation. There we are. That's new meta.
In Warhammer 2.
Wow, those levy pikemen broke before your general even arrived.
I'm sure you can take your capital back even if you lose it, because, all you have to get through is disarming 2 others.
No.
Easy plays.
Yeah, when you taken over all of Italy, I was already like, right, okay, I'm pretty much lost this.
What do you run it on? If you look I mean, the PC stats are like all my my PC rig is on. Are you on desktop or not? I mean, or even from mobile, if you just scroll down, you'll be able to find all the parts. Other than that, if you just type in !PC, you should get the specs. But yeah, if you're gonna stream this, it's to any decent quality, you need a ridiculously good computer, to be honest, or at least a decent CPU. The GPU doesn't matter as much for streaming, I guess. Like, even though, I mean, to be fair though, I am running this on really high graphics settings, so I guess you could just turn down the graphics settings, but if you want to do it on nice graphics, nice encoding, nice everything, you need a decent CPU at the very least, if you're going to do content with these type of games. Well, you're shredding me a bit. Did you manage to find the list, Cisco, with all the parts on? I was halfway through editing the all the panels and stuff. Oh, you killed my general. How dare you?
Oh, look at that! Whoa, what a how embarrassing!
I know, right? How could you do something?
Can we just say, because you lost your general in the final battle, technically I won the campaign?
I mean, if you count it from someone else's, a different party, then yeah, go ahead. I think it's from another party anyway.
These Peltas are doing a hell of a lot of damage. I should have been higher in these from the start. These Pontic Peltas are really good.
These Peltas are they're really strong. They have a lot of melee defense. I didn't really think too much of them, but because they have such high melee defense, even though they have lower attack, over time they do a lot of damage, even in melee.
I've only discovered them now in like this last battle. This is the first time I've used them, but yeah, I should have been using these.
Peltas are just like
they wrecked your general. By the way, they just destroyed it.
Yeah, Peltas are just really good in melee as well as they're just good all around. They have the javelins and then they can just go engage melee afterwards to a decent degree. Whereas slingers and archers kind of just have to sit there or they just get like smashed. Yeah, dude, I've got a 27 super. Ooh, 27 super. That's really good. Like, you should be able to run any Total War game to a massive setting. I'm also playing 1440p. I think it's like a 10 frames of difference between 1080p and 1440p. Like right now, I'm getting just about 40 FPS. Trying to stream this at the same time. But also, Rome wasn't very optimized for such high GPU memory. But I haven't tried Free Kingdoms yet. I haven't tried streaming that yet. But that's meant to be way better optimized. Plus, Peltas have shields, so they're really good against like other javelin men and stuff.
No, I should have been using these all along. A bit late.
I mean, your cavalry is way better than mine, though. Pontic cavalry was ridiculous.
I know. I only just yeah.
That's not bad for this game. Yeah, it's not bad. I can't have unlimited GPU memory on, so I think it's technically going to turn down the graphics. But I've noticed that if I have it turned on when I'm trying to stream, it will lag the encoder quite badly, so I kind of have to turn it off. If it's single player, I just have everything maxed out, 8 times MSAA and all the rest of it, but streaming it especially, I mean, I'm also running a preview here, it really does, like, make my... I'd say my CPU is only running at 63 degrees right now, it's not that much. I think it's just, like, hardware limited, to be honest. Well, limited by the coding on the game. Like, back then they thought 3 gigabytes was quite a lot to run this game, and I've got 11 gigabytes.
Well, et tu, Pontus.
Et tu. You had declared war on me, that's all I'm saying. You're getting shanked in the head and in the back because of you. It was nothing to do with me. You did this.
I was hoping that I could just like get to your capital quickly while you were distracted elsewhere.
You nearly did. You nearly did.
That was the point. The point was you had expanded so much that I was like, right, as soon as he turns his attention on me proper, I'm screwed. So I need to kind of just be a bit sneaky here and just hope I can just do an incursion into your territory and all that sort of stuff.
If you had 1 or 2 more armies that like to back each other up, you would have absolutely wrecked me. The only problem is you attacked with 1 army at a time. If you had done 2 at once and they can reinforce each other, I'd barely been able to touch you, and you'd just be able to march right onto Pella. I probably would have to get like 8 units max to try and stop you.
Oh well, at least I got that good ambush in the start. That was quite fun. But no, you've wrecked me. Yeah, but no, you were so far ahead. But no, lesson learned. Strategy of trying to use allies in Rome Total War 2 doesn't fucking work, mate.
Like I said, if you want the opposite to allies and you just want non-stop AI aggression, we can have the AI aggression mod up next time.
I'm not sure because I don't know, because we want to end up fighting at some point, obviously. So I don't know, really. It's up to you. I'm fine either way.
Don't get me wrong, we'd fight. We'd still fight, but here's what at least with my Egypt one, right? What I'm doing with right now, this is the experience. Declared war on me. 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 I have 10 factions at war on me. I kill 1 and then I expand. Wherever I've expanded, like next door to them, they immediately declare war on me. So I'm just constantly declared war on no matter where I am. Like I have 1 friend, like 2 or 3 friends, and that's it. And even then, they're getting wrecked. So it's not a nice mod. I'll tell you what, it's not a friendly mod.
Let's speed this up then, because this is just watching dudes throw shit to each other. Ah, sad times. Oh, my Peltas beat your archers though.
Yeah, Peltas are just decent.
Well, they said even for a while, which was like, oh, what the fuck? Why? Why are archers?
Yeah, but it's because they have less attack and more defense. So over time they get more worn out, and then they'll start dying. Because I can barely do any damage to you. Whereas eventually you'll just chip me away.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shame.
Absolutely, yeah. It's just last like 5 turns, you just got absolutely demolished. It just wasn't fair.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
This is a proper slugfest here.
Yeah, that's the thing with like hoplites and stuff. It's just so much armor and melee defense, but not much attack, so it just takes a while to chuck through.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful
So I don't think it's really fair for me to use like a DLC faction against you if you don't have the same DLC. I mean, it's still
I'd be willing to
compatible.
get it. It's only £7. I'd be willing to get it. Just for myself, because I actually probably want to play it myself as well at some point. So
yeah, the Kush especially seems really interesting to play.
well, I've managed to kill your forces here.
Yeah, you managed to. The exception of maybe the pikemen I've got here, the 4x pikemen. You might not win them, but it would have been like down to the man. Like my guys are exhausted and just getting chipped away.
Like I said, if there was just this one army, that I would have like properly tried to defend this. But yeah, I just know I'm fucked either way, because whatever casualties I take here, I've got no chance to even recover before your next one would come in, and then your next one. So it's just, yeah, there's no way.
I mean, it would have been a bit cruel just to leave them hidden for you before this fight. You know, let you fight it really hard and then just go, that was really impressive. You managed to like bat them back. Now, how about these two?
Yeah.
Especially when like one of them has 6 ballista in it and the other one has like 4 ballista on top. So yeah, it just wasn't that fair. The way it's going might even run out the timer. No, I don't think it will, but I'm just trying to think what mods I had that I've disabled, but I've been trying out. There's improved traditions, but I'm pretty sure traits, talents, and toadies overrule that. There's no point having that because I tried it on single player. What else? There's the force march change that I mentioned, which can help, which is useful. Cisco, thank you for the follow. As per tradition around here, every new follower gets a Moogle in the face. So have a Moogle in the face. Enjoy your Moogle.
Jesus, these Pontic Peltas are only winded.
Yeah, they're just ridiculously good, aren't they?
wish I'd been using these on campaign.
They're light missiles, so they're probably fast. They deal shed ton of damage.
They got 110 armor.
They're just, yeah, they're just like probably the best like missiles overall. I guess the only thing bad about them is the fact they have javelins, so they don't shoot too many like ammo. That's it, compared to like an archer or a slinger. But that's it. So I'd say yeah. I've been sleeping on Peltas for way too long myself. There we go.
Boom, bitch.
Boom, bitch.
Costly enemy victory.
I lost 3/4 of my men.
Yeah, but you also didn't fucking click anything for like the first half of that battle.
You just threw everything at me. You didn't really try either. You were just like, throw them at you.
God, those Peltas killed so many. Jesus, one of the dudes killed 325 on his own. Damn.
We've both been sleeping on them. I have one. The only reason I got Peltas was because I lost a guy out of my army.
Yeah, I think next time I play a faction like this, Peltas is going to be something I use a bit more, I think.
Yeah, they're just really good defending as well. You could probably hold a line with just Peltas. Like, let them throw their javelins and then just let them sit there as like a first line. You could probably get a few of them. Wear down the enemy by melee defending and javelins, just get their numbers down a bit, make them winded, and then you come in with your swordsmen to finish them off.
Definitely.
Probably been using them like everything wrong this whole time. I'm pretty sure the Peltas have way more armor than the 4-axe swordsmen anyway.
I think they might do, yeah.
I don't think the swordsmen even have that much. Like, they're good stats in terms of good attack. They're good attackers, like great for sieging maybe, but they don't have much else.
Your cavalry did nothing. I'm not sure if you did use them or not. I can't remember what you did with them.
I used them just before they died, effectively. And landed into you. Like, you were shooting them to pieces, and I thought, alright, I'll just charge at this point now. I think Pergamon was the biggest problem for you, because every time you were about to take a certain place, you'd invest all of your guys, and then they'd come in rolling and take the place.
Yep, that happened probably about 5 times,
Yeah,
at least.
It happened way too many times.
Not much I could do about it at that point.
No, because even if you leave them to it, they might attack him. They might still attack them and take it anyway. You kind of have to do it. A noble death, never mind. Yeah, it was part of my party, but never mind.
Death by Peltast.
I mean,
Hey, look, game's over like next turn. How long do you have to hold the city for?
The turn. I think you have 1 turn to take it back. So
well,
when I pass turn, you'll have 1 turn to take it back. So it might be worth just holding a 20 stack back at home at all times, just in case you ever use it, like you ever lose it, just to attack back with. Warhammer 2 would be a ridiculous experiment though, like co-op, because you get like 70 legendary lords, right? There's so many different cultures, all with their unique faction mechanics, and the map's humongous, absolutely humongous.
Yeah.
Well, they're saying that, but they still has a way, if, like, say with Wood Elves, for example, I managed to do a campaign, at least the early victory campaign, in like 150 turns. So it somehow has a way of still being decently paced.
Yeah. There goes that was here. Bye.
Let's just, sit and occupy. Yeah. End turn.
You literally don't need to do anything else, and there's no way I can get to you in time either. Your seater's power has fallen. Your people are at the enemy's mercy. Your forces now doubt your ability as a leader. Your new stronghold is Trapsos. Warning, protection expired.
Yeah, that protection will be from the secession. They had 10 turns.
Yep, all I can do is move an army to Trapsos. Yep. Goodbye, end turn.
Good game. Good game. Good campaign.
It was fun. It fell apart very quickly.
Yeah, it was only towards the end. I mean, Seleucus kind of didn't.
Oh, the Seleucids want to pay me 2,600.
Ooh, like,
oh wait, no! They want me to pay. Sorry, they want me to pay them 2,600 as I'm about to lose. Excuse me.
It's like you're about to die off, mate. Do you mind just giving us some coin?
Yeah, go on then. Just give it to them. I mean, why? I mean, I don't need it.
Hold on, the solution.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? That's actually really good. It's like, mate, if you give me this 2,600, I'll do a surprise attack out of nowhere.
No! No!
That's brilliant.
The
Are you
campaign's...
actually gonna...
I have to lose it. I can't win it.
That's amazing. But I mean,
No, I have to
fun.
hold. It's not the fact that you get kicked out of it. It's I have to hold it.
Yeah.
Oh, Spooky's in perfect timing. So you're actually not dead because of the Seleucid saved you. You should have been recruiting, man. Oh, I've got to take it back out off the Seleucids. No way! You got bought an extra turn.
Spectate, yeah, I'll spectate that. Yeah, that is hilarious.
Yeah, you've literally just rolled over, accepted
Wait, did you
your
auto
fate.
resolve that?
Yeah, I can't confirm
Right.
that. I only had like 900 guys after our fight.
That is funny as fuck.
I was about to say pure irony. They just loot it and run away and still keep it.
Yeah, that is funny because I didn't know they were there because obviously, they've taken over Samosa. They must have done that, right? Because basically, the Samosa. I used to own Samosatar. Samosatar. I used to own that, but that was one of the people that succeeded. But then Pergamon took it. But the Seleucids must have taken that like last turn, so they came out of nowhere.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I am stream marking that because that is going to be
That is funny. That's so funny. The fact that they asked me for payment as well just before they.
It's like, hey, like, do you want to we want 2,600. We're not telling you why yet.
Yeah, because I had honestly, this entire fog of war all the way up that path between Samosa and Alcestis, all fog of war, literally right at the doorstep. So it would auto resolve you.
Yeah. They're just trying to.
So I had absolutely no way to know.
You were on the brink of death. All I had to do was just get to the end of the turn, and then suddenly Seleucids just because I'm at war with Seleucids this whole time, right? I've never engaged with them at all, and they just randomly come at me.
Seleucids MVP.
Seleucids saved your ass.
They want a non-aggression pact of roads. I don't give a fuck.
So now I've got to worry about Seleucids coming after me, even if I take your capital now.
This is where it all turns around all of a sudden.
Oh.
Can you imagine if it's...
You know what I just mentioned? No, that must is fine. When I just said, like, oh, I've got all these like enemies, maybe they'll help you out, and you're like, nah, they won't help.
I should have recruited last.
You should have recruited, yeah.
But I just didn't expect that to happen. That just
no.
I didn't see that coming. That was honestly,
that was out of the blue.
I don't know.
Alright, encircle. That was amazing. It bought you a turn and everything.
That was funny, that was.
Alright, because these twats decided to stop me from winning, I'm going to give every bit of ballista fire I have on their heads. How dare they stop me from winning the campaign? You've lost it! You had lost the campaign!
They cucked you.
They literally cucked you. They've been at war with me this
you.
entire time. They never attacked me, never even looked my way. The instant I take your capital and it's one turn away from winning, they're just like, oh yeah, do you want to like just pay me 2,600 and then yeah, here you go. I'll stop you from losing.
They've been at war with Pokemon for ages, but they haven't expanded north for ages. It's like they hadn't bothered, and then they just haven't.
They hadn't bothered, and then just when you lose, just when you lost your capital to me, it's a good thing I did bring those other two armies. Otherwise, you'd have been in it still. Because even though you wouldn't have it, even though you wouldn't have your capital, as long as the Seleucids hold it, you wouldn't lose.
That would never have happened if I hadn't had the succession either. So that is like such a really like daisy chain of events to lead to that happening.
That's ridiculous. All right.
And there's the fact that Pergamon are my allies, but they're not allies with, they're at war with the Seleucids. It's just, but I'm at peace with the Seleucids. It's a mess.
It's a massive mess. And like, I'm friendly with Bithynia and Pergamon. Like Pergamon just asked me for like military access as well through my land. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
I love how much Pontus is just getting sieged. I would say, he's getting besieged to shit though. My capital's just become a war ground.
Your capital is a literal war ground. We're just on the scrap heap trying to take it from you, and just like, I'm here still, guys. I'm still here. Oh, got a bit of desyncing going on. I just don't believe that happened.
That was so funny. That was so funny.
I can't believe that happened. I still can't believe it. They were out and just came from nowhere.
Honestly, Seleucids out of nowhere.
Literally RKO'd me out of nowhere.
You need to edit that with like the Seleucids flag and you or something. It just. Oh dear.
You know what it reminds me of? It's like me and the host has left the game. It just told me the host has left the game.
Oh.
Sorry,
Don't know how that happened.
No, I don't know. Do you want to redo it?
Yeah.
I'll just desynced it too much.
Right. I've loaded it.
I still don't believe it. We're turning 88, by the way. It said.
Oh, that's pretty decent amount. Yeah, you can load in.
Yeah, there we go. Right, well, since we're having to reload, and I'm going to have to take it back from the damn Seleucids, I'm going to quickly go for a bathroom break just for 2 seconds while it loads up.
Yeah, same, yeah. I'll do the same. Be back now.
Yep. Alright, I'm back. Spooky, what is the consequence for you if you say the IRL word ban? I guess it's pretty much dealer's choice if you want to pick something. Up to you. I can even just give you like loads of channel points if you really want. Assuming I lose.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm still loading up.
Friendship ended with Pergamon, now Seleucids are my best friend.
Seleucids were your guardian angels this whole damn campaign, you didn't even know it.
I know.
Were you at war with them though, at some point?
Yeah, I sued for peace with them, but they're still at war with Pergamon and Bithynia.
Spooky contributed 1,450 total to the Dark Souls Remastered playthrough. That's ridiculous, man. Thank you.
Are you doing Dark Souls Remastered playthrough?
Hmm?
Sorry, you go first.
I was just saying I can't believe that damn happened to me. And it's still end of turn, so hold on, I might get a refresh here. Maybe they won't go for me.
Oh, it's saved before it. Oh, that's fucking annoying. Aww.
Because I didn't save on my turn.
I mean, it happened. We got footage of it, but...
Yeah, it happened. I mean, they'll probably still attack me again, because like, as long as you end turn... I mean, do you want to recruit? It gives you a chance to recruit. Would you like to recruit?
Yeah, I will, yeah.
Just in case it happens again. It should happen.
Just... Oh, that's so funny. No, I say you're doing a Dark Souls Remastered playthrough then.
I've put a community challenge up for it, yeah. So if everyone puts enough channel points towards it, yeah, then I'll put 1 or 2 days a week in the schedule for it, yeah.
I'd like to watch you play. Have you ever played Dark Souls before?
Yeah. I played the Remastered. Only one playthrough though. I've only ever played one playthrough worth. So
I don't have a decent amount.
So it basically means nothing. Like I barely touched it.
It is good though. It is fucking good. If you get Dark Souls, if you do play Dark Souls Remastered, I'll fucking gank you in a minute.
No, just gank me on it.
No.
Just invade me every second you get.
Yeah.
I mean, I played it offline as well because I played Bloodborne, really enjoyed that, and then when I originally played Dark Souls was when it came out, and I just didn't like it. I just didn't get grip to the gameplay. For some reason, and then when I went back to it, I was like, oh my god, this is like the best thing ever. This is amazing. I can't wait to keep dying. It's great.
What, in Bloodborne or Dark Souls now?
Well, both.
Bloodborne is.
Bloodborne was beautiful.
Good.
And Sekiro as well. I love that.
I haven't got Dark Souls Remastered on PC. I've only got it on console though. But yeah, no, I definitely would.
I tried the original version of Dark Souls compared to the remaster. And I was like, this just looks like horse crap compared to the.
Well, you need. I mean, what I did with the old one was you get DS fix, which is required, which makes it 60 frames a second, and you also get a texture pack for it. Basically, Dark Souls Remastered is pretty much that. So you could make the old Dark Souls 60 frames a second and decent textures. So, what am I fucking doing? Right, so
let's see if the Seleucids will help you out twice in a row.
So
yeah, they took Samosata.
I did recruit.
Yeah, there's no fixed thing for a consequence for IRL ban. If you want a specific thing, just let me know.
Right, they didn't pay me this time, but they're doing the same thing. So auto resolve, yeah.
Yeah. You even got a better second time around. You got recruitment. You didn't have to pay any money.
What was that? IRL ban something?
Yeah, IRL ban. So like someone puts in the channel points, states a word, and then I can't say it for the rest of the stream.
Oh right, yeah.
Like there was one IRL ban that said like if you lose you have to put Paul Mustard like all on your head. Didn't do it. Like I didn't lose. So.
For this campaign, was it or?
No, it was for Lightning Returns. A Lightning Returns stream. Because I started doing that on Friday.
Oh yeah. Did you buy anything on the Steam sale for all the Square Enix games?
No. Also, I've just been declared war on. That didn't happen last time.
Yeah.
In the south.
So just basically, this timeline's worse for you overall.
Yeah, this is way worse for me overall. Just auto.
Yep.
Just killing them off. Yeah, this turn's gone way worse than last time.
Still in it, boys.
I'll attack with one army rather than two, just in case that was what caused it as well.
So if you don't control my capital, do I still lose? I guess
no,
not.
I have to. Your objective
yeah, you
is
have to control it.
Yeah, I have to control it.
I thought not, but I just was wondering.
Yeah, because oh, Pafava's dead. Okay. Alright, first things first, let's save it just in case so we don't have to redo this again. And again, I've had an extra war now on top, just for funsies. Take this army and attack. Just doing it one at a time, just in case that was the reason it crashed.
You're going to fight this, or are you going to resolve?
Yeah, I'm fighting it. Because you can still come at me with a load of mercenaries yet, so I need to make sure I'm decent. Like after these armies, I have nothing, so I have to make sure I can put the vice around, you know, while I still can.
How the turntables turned there.
I just can't believe how it happened. We were just laughing and joking all the way, and then suddenly I just see Seleucids in the slow-mo camera like it does when it goes to attack someone. Head towards it. What? I'm like, no.
But before that, it was like, oh, can you give me a cheeky 2.6k? Why? Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You'll like it. Don't worry. You'll like it.
It's like an early birthday present. Like.
Yeah, it's like, oh well. I guess I've got nothing to lose.
Like I'm already dead on. Yeah, I'm already dead. You may as well take your blood money as well, and then it turns out to actually be your saviors. So yeah, if I win this, then I take it back, and you still have a turn to take it.
Yeah. But I mean, this is a pretty thick army you've got to get through, so they're going to deal you some casualties.
Oh yeah. See if they come out to me. I mean, they probably will because I have ballista, and they got elephants and all that good stuff. And look at that ridiculous stack they got going on.
Oof. Bloody for the Spearman guy. He destroyed my city!
Hold on. It was my city before this now. This is already...
This is my ancestral home.
This was two... Hold on. We've had two owners since then. This is an entire turn ago.
Which in our thing is like 3 months now, because we got like 12 turns a year. Oh no, it's not.
No,
1 month.
One month. So in 1 month would have been 2 kickouts.
I was thinking back to the like 3 or 4 turns per year mod. I was thinking.
I've not told him to attack a certain ally, just a certain enemy, just in that area.
Well, they are full lemoning through that bloody thing, which is amazing for your ballista. So, yeah, they fucked up. Yeah. Oh, God, the amount of hits. This is... Why did they do that?
I don't know. AI is AI, especially Rome AI.
Oh, God, they are just absolutely getting shredded. It's almost like as if you took control of their AI for 2 minutes and just did this to get the most amount of kills. This is absolutely just... Wow. Well, good job,
I've just told them to shoot in that area. Like, whoever runs
I
through
would,
it at that
yeah,
time,
yeah. You're going to hit something. It's got like all of the guys in the fucking universe in that one street. Like every single shot is hitting someone. It's unbelievable.
That's why sometimes it's just better to use area of effect shot. If you just hold down Alt and right click instead, you can point to a specific spot. And a lot of times it can be a lot easier than just trying to, because if they run around, sure it tracks them if they run around, but when it comes to
Look at the
big
amount of bodies! Look at the amount of bodies! Holy shit! I'm gonna be interested to see the amount of kills this Ballista gets.
Oh yeah.
This is probably the most amount I've seen a Ballista do. I mean, you've got a lot of them, but it didn't need a lot of them. It's just where they clumped up.
I'm just watching the Ballistas just kill them all. I'm just quite happy.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just watching
the carnage,
absolute destruction. They're pretty much all dead before they even fucking get to you.
I mean, I am using 6 Ballista on them. Like, what overjoyed.
But it didn't matter. Like, they were so clumped up. They wouldn't matter if you only had like 1 or 2. Oh, by the way, they're fucking mercenary cavalries at your Ballista.
Oh, so they are.
I mean, there's barely any left, but
I better just go shoot them just in case.
I'm not sure why I told you that, but
in fact, you know, it's fine now. That's fine. We'll just let them happen. We'll just let it happen.
Hey, at least I defended the city better than they did.
Oh yeah, way better. There we go. That's the...
God, every single one of their units is still in the city. It's got like a third taken off it. That's unreal, at least.
Yep.
They got absolutely shredded.
In fact, I can tell you the amount of kills each of them got right now. One's got 170, one's got 163, one's got 130, 162, 154, and 117. So probably collectively, even all the same, that's less than I thought they'd be. But it's still, what you're talking, 900 kills between them all?
That's a lot for Ballista.
Yep.
And then they've got to get through like your wall of archers, so it's just like you throw like swordsmen and just kind of looking bored.
Yeah, I don't have that many archers, but they only have 4 units. But yeah, they'll definitely get their kills worth before they have to engage.
But the ballista shots will have lowered their armor on the way as well. So
yeah, because the explosive ones are just extra infantry damage.
So basically, like your first 1 or 2 volleys of archers will be doing pretty much full damage. So yeah, they're just fucked. That's how it works, man. You take the armor off, and then they do the damage after that.
I don't know if whether it's just a straight chance or whether it's like you say, it's whether it's just the armor value decreases over time, and then
it does feel like that because you start hitting them and nothing happens, and all of a sudden they start dropping like flies.
I know in Warhammer and stuff, your actual armor value does go down if you're more exhausted. Strangely, for some reason, I don't know why you'd ever.
What was that? You cut out halfway through a sentence and this we said.
Well, I think for Warhammer, the armor value actually does go down depending on how tired you are as well, which for me doesn't make any sense, which is why I have a mod to get rid of it. But
yeah, that is weird.
Because you already get penalties to your melee defense and melee attack when you're tired.
Yeah, this is pretty brutal. I'm guessing you're out of ammo for your ballista.
Yeah, way out. I don't really have much technology invested in ballista at the moment, so I don't have like I'm not if you're near the end, you get bonuses to your ammo, and damage as well. So they're not as inferior technology wise as strong as they could be. Well, no matter whoever casualties I get, it still works in your favour, doesn't it? So. I'm almost out of missiles as well.
It's a pretty thick army you have to get through.
Just very quickly dance around them. There we go.
Jesus, that Thessalian cavalry's fast. Holy shit!
I mean, they were fresh, but yeah.
I think I was used to seeing like heavy cavalry.
No, these are heavy cavalry. They're just not super heavy. Like
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
There we go.
Boom.
Right, let's try this again, shall we? Raining in on my victory lap. How dare they? I know what it is. They said, right, there's still an hour left on the stream. We need to like push the time up somehow.
Yeah. Well, at least it means that we can start a fresh campaign on the next stream rather than like do it like for less than an hour.
Yeah, that's fine. I still can't believe that happened.
I know. That's pretty funny. There's been some funny moments in this stream. It definitely has. Like in this campaign, I mean.
And there's been some good fights. That weird fight where that ridiculously sloped hill and then those mounds that you hid in.
Yeah.
That was a weird map. I've never seen anything quite like that before.
It was hella bloody. It was like ginormous.
There is actually a mod as well to increase deployment zones as well and stuff like that, so you can actually expand the map a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But I'm not going to do that. No point. I don't know how far along we are for the community content for the, if I can find it, viewer rewards. There we are. Channel points, manage rewards. Sephiroth is complete. Dark Souls is 17% done. So there's 23 days left on it, 10,000 gold, and so if it's 17, it's basically like Spooky put in there, 1,600 odd. So we're just almost about a fifth of the way there. If it gets close to the to it being hit, then I'll still do it anyway.
Yeah. No, I'm looking forward to... Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say, like, I'm not gonna have like 9,000 points be pushed into it and then not do it, you know.
No, I definitely will either join you for doing something like that. Like maybe we can co-op some bosses or something. I'm not sure. Is it a challenge run?
No, it's not a challenge run. It's just casual playthrough.
So we could co-op some bosses if you want. I could start a new character and mess about, and we could join the sun-like bro one, so we can co-op bosses.
The Sun Bros, yeah.
Yeah, so we could do that. I mean, that's fine.
And then Sun Mario Bros.
I'm a wizard. The amount of times I've played through Dark Souls is just... I'm always up for fucking just replaying it again. It's one of those games like I know like the back of my fucking hand now. It's just...
Yeah, you can just
I still get
smash through it.
Well, certain parts I can, but certain parts is still... The DLC I'm a lot less familiar with, and there's some areas that still kick my ass, but then there are other areas which are just like, yeah.
When I played the Dark Souls, I was because I come from Bloodborne a bit, and I really liked fast attacks. I went with more like a roguelike with 2 daggers and that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So I was just such a light armor, just dodging and everything like that, rather than trying to block. I
did a challenge run one time, like a self-imposed challenge run, where I made this guy called Dan Daggerman, and he basically had no armor, just a dagger, and I could only level it up to I think level 25, and just see how far I could get. I got pretty far before I got fucking messed up with it. It was so fucking difficult.
Alright, Seleucids. You're gonna be somewhere around here, probably. There's probably like another one. Alright, just in case you attack me, let's see if we can sabotage your supplies a bit. Right, then we raise an army and hire every mercenary. Just in case.
I've got no chance then.
To be fair, it's only like basic units. Not really good. I've got 6 recruitment slots for some reason. Alright, okay. Just carry on with the turn, just in case you do like push me back. Just gonna auto this.
Yeah, I knew you were going around the top there.
I wasn't planning on it, it's just that Samara kept attacking me and kept being annoying, so... There we go, Samara's dead. Just upgrade all this stuff. Yeah, just in case. Carry on past the next turn. I'm just spending 18 grand, don't worry about it. The thing is though, this is every army I have, I think. Oh, except for... Hold on, I was declared war on in the south. That's not something I should be... That's something I should be worried about. Right, kill these guys off. Just auto this. So now I've got Kush on the east, and I've got Garamantia on the west now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm not sure whether we'll do like in the African stuff or whether we'll do like tribal stuff. But either way, I want to do some sort of tribal stuff with Sweden, not hoplites. Basically, we'll pick non-Greek or Rome factions.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just switch up a bit, innit?
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's what I'm going to pick anyway. You can do what you want, but I'm definitely going to pick like either one of the Germanic or like.
I haven't done an Iceni campaign in forever. Might do that.
Yeah,
we'll see.
So you want to pick somewhere fairly close to each other, like we did here, because you know.
Yeah.
If I pick Kush and you pick Iceni, or something like that, we're never going to see each other.
300 turns later, yeah.
Yeah.
Saying that, in my Athens campaign, I steamrolled them all by 220 turns, so might not be that far away from this. But right, it would be literally just World War. You know, you versus me, half the map versus half the map.
God, I can barely recruit anyone in terms of mercenaries. If I go into this next province, can I recruit more? Nope. Oh, wow.
I think it's because I robbed them all.
I can't. Can I even get to your thing? Yeah. No, I can't even get to city. Oh, what?
It's because my spy sabotaged your movement range.
Oh man! Damn,
must have halved your movement range.
That's the worst, right?
That's just a cock tease.
That's the worst. That is awful.
This is how it ends. This is how it ends. Not with a bang, but with a whimper or less movement range.
From being able to attack. Not that I would have been able to win. It would have just been the case of just like a heroic death. But yeah, that's honestly. It is honestly like a fucking screenshot. I know. It's a pixel. Oh, apparently RDI has ended my trade agreement because they know I'm dead. I've never seen that. It's been a while since the Allies ended a trade agreement with me or someone that.
Yeah, it doesn't usually happen, does it?
I do wonder if that's because they know I'm dead. I mean, the AI should probably came up with the fact it's going to stop existing in about 5 minutes.
Oh, Garamantia, you know how they declared war on me last turn?
Yeah.
Now they want not only a peace treaty, but they want to become my client state. Okay.
Ah.
That was nice of them. Declare war on me for a turn and then become my bitches. I'm happy with that.
They're like, oh god, this guy's too strong. Actually, we didn't check the map properly to see how much of the territory he controlled.
Like, let's just cushion up to him quick. There we go.
Boom. All is lost. Boom. There we go.
Says there's been so many funny moments. There has. That I still can't get over. I'll never get over that Seleucid just coming out of nowhere.
I know. I actually that is Seleucid zombie. Let's have a look.
I've got a cutscene playing. Do you have one playing?
No, I didn't have a cutscene playing. How many trade agreements did you have?
Me?
Yeah. My most trade agreements was 8.
I think I had 3, 4 maybe. I had Aridai, I had Massilia, Carthage. Actually, maybe more than. Hold on, there we go. Okay. So, current turn 91. Current settlements held 29. Settlements captured 33. Where is it? That's client states economy. Oh, here we go. Most trade agreements 1. I had 1.
You had 1 trade agreement?
1 trade agreement maximum at any time. Most 1
with
ally.
Me?
Yeah, must have been.
I had fucking 8.
Most wars 2. This, I guess this is like at a single time. Well, that doesn't work because I was at war with everyone. Nearly. That doesn't make sense. Factions destroyed 7. What was your total income by the end?
A lot less than yours. Total income was 700,645. Yours?
1.39 million.
Yeah.
Current income 35,646.
Current income 7,323.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Current army's 8.
Is your cutscene over?
Yeah, I'm just looking at my stats now. I can find it.
Yeah.
So total battles fought for me was 110,
65.
and I fought for personally 32 of those. I lost how many? Land defeats 5 lost, so total defeats 12. 12 losses, 98 victories.
I issued 0 edicts because I never fully controlled the entire province once.
Yeah, that sucked a lot. It's like every time you were about to get an edict, like
I got taken over. Yeah. There was one time when I managed to get one, and then all of a sudden someone just came in out of nowhere. Fucking yeah! I had a pretty rough campaign in the first half.
Yeah, you had a really hard campaign, and then it looked like you had the upper hand because I was at war with so many people.
Upper hand, and then
I was just stretched.
No, that was fun though. That was a really fun campaign.
I'll have a look and see what factions might want to do on Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm going to return to main menu.
Because if you can tell me what's available to you, then I can go from that.
I'm just going to go into grand campaign just have a look at what's there.
Because you can see what all the stuff is.
So I've got Rome, Carthage, Balkan, Gaelic, Successor, Greek, Iberian, Nomadic, Eastern, Britannic, and Germanic.
Alright, so the only ones you don't have that I do is the Black Sea colonies and the Desert Kingdoms. So I have access to Pergamon, Cimmeria, and Colchis, as well as Massalia, Nabatea, Saba, and Kush. So basically there's 7 that you don't get access to where I can.
So where would you think that, what's your top thing to pick at the moment, what would you say? I think we should stay away from Greece and Rome. Just we've done that quite a few times, I think, because he did Etruscan Kingdom, one of my ones as well. So
yeah, we did Etruscan Kingdom. So we always tend to be center of the map, don't we?
Yeah, so I think we should go somewhere way out.
I guess it depends on what culture you want, because I have more access to desert factions than you do.
I mean, I'm personally fine with either you playing one of the desert factions and I play something like Egypt, or maybe Armenia or something, or Parthia, or I'll just buy one of the fucking DLCs, and I don't really mind.
I mean, if you were to pick something like Egypt, let me have a look at the desert factions and I can see where they are in relation. So,
they're a bit south, yeah.
Yeah, so Massalia is, I think, a little bit west. I think it's west of Egypt. Nabatea is east of Egypt. They are literally next door to each other.
Right.
Saba
they want to be a little
is right and down a bit, and of course she is directly south. So we'd be, for most of those desert factions anyway, we would be next door to each other.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to think about it for next time. I'll definitely say we'll do a desert faction. Whether I decide to buy the DLC or not, we'll see. But if I don't buy the DLC, then I'll pick someone like Parthia or Egypt or something like that. But we'll go in that area, and then either you can play the DLC people, or I don't mind.
I could do. It just mixes it up. Like I think Colchis is Hellenic because it says 2+ Hellenic cultural influence. Cimmeria is nomadic because it's got nomadic archer buffs, and Pergamon is. Well, what is Pergamon? Isn't it? I think that's Hellenic as well, right?
Yeah, it's same culture as Pontus. It's basically almost identical to Pontus.
Yeah, Greek hearts. Yeah, that's it. So if I look at Desert Kingdoms, Desert Warriors, and Deep-Rooted Traditions, so I think Desert Kingdoms might be their own. I'm pretty sure they're their own culture. They're different culture. I'm pretty sure that's what it said on the DLC page.
Yeah, well, like I said, we'll do something like that. I'll have a look at the DLC. I probably will buy it, to be fair.
Yeah, the ones you'd be missing would be. Let me have a look. So you've got. Just let me check. Yeah, the Desert Kingdoms Culture Pack. So there's that you gotta get, which has mostly positive reviews, and then you would be also missing the Black Sea colonies, which again is mostly positive, and that gives you the Pergamon, Samaria, and the one
mostly positive, or you mean the Steam review?
Steam reviews, yeah. Yeah, so they're okay. So Samaria is Greek and Scythian hybrid. Pergamon is Greek, Hellenic, and Galatian hybrid, and Colchis is Greek and Eastern hybrid. So there's a lot of hybrid factions in these ones, and I'm pretty sure the the Kush and all the rest of those factions are just purely a new culture. I don't know if they have any hybrid going on. Okay. Desert Kingdoms. It gives you like an idea of what they all are. While culture is similar, each faction boasts unique new unit rosters which offer different military strengths. Each faction also has new building chains and technology trees, playing to their strengths and further differentiating their playstyles. Alongside their individual faction traits, the Desert Kingdoms all share the following cultural trait: 10% morale for all units during battles in the desert, and Deep-Rooted Traditions penalty to research rate. So
I can't see this DLC, Deserts of War.
What,
is it Desert War or is it Beasts of War?
No, it's Desert Kingdoms. Yeah. Desert Kingdoms Culture Pack. You should have the Beast of War if you've seen all the rest of them. Well, actually, I don't know if you have, actually.
No, I don't have Beast of War.
That's where you get your, excuse me, Beehive Onager and dogs and things like that. I think elephants. Yeah, well. Some more elephants.
I don't have Beasts of War. Oh, there we are. There's a Desert Kingdom one
here. Yeah, so it looks like. Oh no, hold on. Nabatea has Hellenic influence, so even then, some of them have Hellenic. One of them has affinity to Egyptian and Hellenistic. I can't even say it. Culture. One of them is just basic mercenary types, and one is Latin and Carthage culture. That's interesting. Having like a desert faction that's more Carthage and Roman. That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
You like them though, because this desert ambush is 50% chance of successfully launching an ambush.
Ooh.
Which in the desert is nearly impossible to do normally.
What was that again? Sorry, last thing you said?
Which in the desert is really hard to do.
What, ambushes? Because, yeah, in the middle of nowhere, yeah, it's so much just movement here,
yeah. One of the faction traits is faster and cheaper construction of main settlement chains, and bonus income from instance trade. One of them is bonus income from slaves, reduction in slave decline, and reduced public order from slaves, and cheaper, better archer units. Which is Moreau. You remember that that faction I fought that had the bow general?
Yeah, it's Kush. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Kush. Or Moreau, and they say it here in brackets. I quite fancy playing as Moreau really because I like my archers. And that means I'd have to fight Egypt quite early on. That would put me right at the center, like right at the southern parts of the map, though.
Yeah. No, we'll work it out. Like I said, I'll either buy this or I'll just play like Egypt or Parthia or something. But either way, we'll do a faction in that area because that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I've got all the factions in the Grand Campaign, so I can pick any of them. They all seem quite interesting, the desert ones.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it'll be interesting as well because it's just. Probably just a bunch of slaves through it, kicking each other's arse for the first half of it.
And there's a mix of easy, hard, and medium challenge as well for the initial challenge. I don't think I ever want to play Epirus. Like, how much do you want to get prepped on?
That's hard mode.
Yeah, it literally says hard, but
yeah, I mean you're surrounded by you, and you're at war with Rome, isn't it? So
I don't think actually I don't know if you are straight away, but yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. You're surrounded by
everyone.
Macedon, fucking Sparta, Athens, RDI. You've got fucking Rome. Now. Yeah, you've got Rome, Idrisian Kingdom. You've just got so many quite powerful major factions right there in Greece, and they all just kick off straight away. So it's just like, oh man, yeah, you were in trouble. And then obviously you've got the Romans who are just, not they're a little bit separate, but they're just next door. Yeah, it's a pretty rough start, that.
Yeah,
and didn't you only start with like one settlement, one or two settlements? Isn't that
one tiny settlement, and they can't even. Yeah, and wherever you go, you've got walled settlements pretty much all the way around you. You've got Athens that's walled, Pella that's walled. Well, it begins with an N, but I forget what it's called. But there's a one straight north from you. Then you got Western Roman stuff. There's like 5 walled settlements around you.
Yeah, you are. That's a rough start. So yeah, I'm down to play on Wednesday, same time. That's sound all good.
Yeah, I can't play tomorrow anyway, so.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But no, it's interesting end to the campaign. Didn't expect it to end this quick. Right, I did say at the start of this today, I was like, it's not going to go well.
No, it's not going to go too well.
I could see the writing on the. That's the thing with these sort of games. Sometimes it's just you can tell a long time before the end that it's going in the wrong direction, and it's quite hard to pull yourself back sometimes from that. It's just
it can be, yeah.
It just compounds it, Especially if you're under pressure.
Warhammer 2 has a lot more unique stuff going on that you just constantly have to be worried about. There's so many different factions and so many different cultures and interactions and stuff. It's a lot to keep track of. So it always tends.
Oh yeah, as soon as it comes on sale, I will nab it as soon as it's on sale, definitely. Yeah, I was surprised you didn't get anything for. I'm assuming you've already got it. I thought you would have grabbed something from the Square Enix sale. I'm assuming.
I've got to pay out for brakes in the car, so I can't afford.
Oh god, you always seem to have car troubles.
It's a car. It's always car trouble. Plus, I use it a lot, so I can't help it.
It just seems like every time I speak to you, it's like, oh fuck, car.
Car. It's nothing but the car.
And then I sit in the car and the fucking.
Then the exhaust falls off. That's what it was for you. Twice. 2 exhausts fall off. The moment you get in the car, the exhaust falls off. Twice. I think it was with 2 different cars as well. How? I don't know. I don't know how you managed to do it. That's the only time my exhaust have ever fallen off as well.
Thick ass, that's why.
Damn thick ass.
Damn boy.
Damn, you fixing?
Thick ass boy. I just love the way that clip. I know you've seen this full clip, but he's like charges it up, like he kind of like swings his arms back and forth, and he kind of says in like a half-hearted version first to kind of get into the mood, and then just full on just belts it out. It's like an actor getting into character. It's brilliant. But no. But yeah, no. Definitely tell me when you're interested in doing, or when you end up doing Dark Souls, because
I can let you know like how the challenge is going. Like it's a 30-day challenge to try and get it met, so there's still over 3 weeks left on it.
Yeah. Like so, I'm willing to start. To just.
Plus, if you have any channel points, you can jump in with that too and contribute to it anytime.
Yeah, I'll look. But yeah, no, I definitely would jump in with you on that if you wanted, and we could like do some PvP or just go through the bosses together.
Yeah, either way, I don't mind.
Because Ornstein and Smo is always a fucking pain in the arse.
I did it first time. I was alright with it.
You did Ornstein? What fucking level were you?
I don't know. I just killed him. That was easy enough. I think I don't know. Just easy. It was just easy enough. I think
no way.
I did. I think I did the side quest thing that gives you that AI guy to help, and pretty much just what happened was they all
right. So you had an AI to help you, right? Fair. That explains.
Yeah. So then they all just attacked him, and while they were attacking him, I was just like slicing them up. And then when the AI died, I killed off one of them, and then the second one was just one-on-one. And yeah, to be honest,
I was going to say, there's no fucking way that you would have beaten them first time if you didn't.
I already knew about them. I already knew about they're infamous, but I already know how they attack and everything. I've seen people play it before, so I knew what to expect.
I'm trying to think about the hardest boss because on Sea of Smoke, I don't think that was the boss I had the most trouble with when I won my first playthrough. It definitely did suck, but I'm trying to think which boss was probably hardest in there.
I don't know. I'm struggling to remember some of them. Some of them I did quite well, like first time. Many of them.
Taurus Demon was a pain in the ass. Is it Capra Demon? I'm sorry, I can't remember. The one that's in the fucking tiny room with the two dogs.
That's a ball.
Because it's a fucking dick to get there. You've got that fucking lower undead burg, which has got like dogs and it's got those assassins, and it's just a pain in the ass to get there. And then you've got that tiny room where you just get ganked by two dogs.
The only way I managed to do it in the end was I just ran in, got to the top of the stairs, attacked the dogs a little bit there, and then when the main boss tried getting to me, I jumped off the stairs, and then the dog got back fast. I killed.
That is literally the only. That's the way I do it. You just run up the stairs and the dogs attack you one by one. That's the only way, really. Because the boss itself isn't that hard. Like, because you come across them later, don't you?
It's just get stun locked.
Yeah, you get stun locked, and it's a very small area. And like those two dogs just thrown in, because dogs are just fucking annoying in any game. So yeah, that one gave me a lot of trouble. There was a lot of frustration because, and I think Belfry Gargoyles also was pretty annoying first time as well. But it is good. It's funny though because like the final boss is actually pretty easy. Gwyn, like he's actually not that difficult at all. Especially if you can parry, he just becomes a joke.
It was harder for me because I was going for more of a dodge build, so I had to constantly just dodge him. But as soon as I got the dodging down, it was easy enough. It was just knowing what his attack pattern was.
I tell you what was difficult for me. One that was quite difficult. Four Kings, because
they were difficult.
Because the damage, I just couldn't seem to kill him quick enough.
Before they ganged up on you, yeah.
Yeah, that was difficult.
I had to go back to kill them later, and then I can't remember if I'm sure I just used all my items. I just sprinted at them because I had a lot of stamina, and just sprinted at them with my quick attack guys, and just dealt as much damage as I could possibly do. Like I just pretty much tanked all the damage they hit me with to try to kill them ASAP.
Yeah. Did you ever do the DLC?
I don't know. State some of the DLC.
Artorias is in it.
Hold on, let me check what some of the DLC bosses are. I probably had. It's been a while, so let me check.
So some of the best parts of the game, to be honest. You should, if you haven't done it, I definitely recommend doing the DLC on it. It will be included in the pack. It's some of the best levels in that game, to be honest.
I might have done it. I'm not sure. It's been quite a while.
It's got the big dragon in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I did all the bosses then, yeah.
Yeah.
I made sure I did all the bosses when I played it first time around.
Yeah, no, it is fucking... I love that game. I love that game, except the only thing that makes me sad about that game every single time I play it is fucking... God, I've forgotten all the names of the places. How have I forgotten all the names of the places? I play this game to death. Lost Izalith.
Oh yeah.
What a fucking a level that's so bad and was so rushed that the developers actually came out and apologized for it later.
Isn't that the one with all the lava?
Yes.
Yeah, and they pretty much just copy there's a worst part where you're at the top of this hill bit and you can just see all of the demons just one after another basically painted on there, like copy pasted.
Well, it used to be the case that when the game first came out, they would all attack you, and they are a complete, just really annoying, badly designed enemy. So so basically, it was even worse. So they just changed it so the enemies have a really, really low engagement range. You have to get right up to them before they'll even notice you. But then it just makes it worse because they're just standing around like fucking almost T-posing.
Yeah, yeah.
So they made it worse. Then there's the fact that there's missing textures just before the boss. There's the fact that there's just no level at all to it. And it's the fact that it's such an important lore area of the game. It's a part of the game that's, in my opinion, the most interesting in terms of lore-wise. But it's just... It annoys me. I was really hoping when they did Dark Souls Remastered, they wouldn't just remaster, they'd actually redo that level. But no, they didn't, which is disappointing.
Scholar of the First Sin with Dark Souls 2. I haven't played that properly yet. I've only played an hour of it. I just don't.
What, Dark Souls 2? Oh, yeah. No, don't.
I just don't like it.
Don't bother. No, it's shit. It's fucking trash.
It feels awful to control for a start, and stiff, and.
Do you know why it feels awful to control?
Because it was the B crew that did it, wasn't it? As the
No. There's a technical fundamental reason why it feels bad to control.
Yeah.
It's only got roughly 8 points of movement. It hasn't got the standard 360 movement you have on your analog stick. If you turn your camera right up and look down at him and run around in a circle, you will see him snap. So he's got snap points on it. So which I've fucking Mario 64 didn't have that. It feels like dog shit to control because it is dog shit to fucking control. It's just a mess.
I'll play the Scholar version and that should be like way better. And it just still felt awful. I was like, oh, this feels absolutely horrendous. So I skipped it, went straight to Dark Souls 3 and went, oh, this feels so much better.
No, I'm sorry for people who actually like Dark Souls 2, but you're entitled to your opinion. But in my opinion, I've never finished it. It is fucking trash. It's got worse graphics than the previous game as well, somehow. Fucking God knows how. But no, it's just trash from top to bottom. It's just, it's fucking trash. Yeah, I hate it. It's
nothing but trash.
I knew it was a problem because when we were in uni, I was living with this guy in second year, and he was a massive Dark Souls fan. Like, he was speed running Dark Souls every fucking day. Like, just he could do it in like an hour. It was probably a little bit more than an hour, but like an hour and a half, 2 hours. But yeah, it was amazing. Anyway, he bought Dark Souls 2 straight away. He played it for like 2 days and that was it. And he was like, it's fucking shit. And I was like, oh, you must be, maybe he's just a Dark Souls 1 fanboy. And then I started playing, I was like, there's something wrong with this. Like, there's something wrong with this game. And I was enjoying it. Then I got to a certain part where the textures looked like a fucking Ocarina of Time. And and it's not just the graphics, like the level design was so fucking bland. And I was just like, I'm just not playing this anymore. Like, this is just trash.
Well, it's just not even worth it to you anymore.
Yeah. Oh well. If I do eventually get a PS5, I will definitely play Demon's Souls again, though, because I'm looking forward to playing that. But there's just no reason to buy any of these. Like, everyone's so, like, clamoring to get these next generation consoles, but there's fuck all on them at the moment.
Like, the only reason you really get them is like Spider-Man and Demon's Souls, which I haven't played the original yet, so that's something I would definitely.
It's like two games. Two games, and you're paying a ridiculous amount for the console, and it's a pain in the ass to get your hands on.
Yep.
It's just, what's the point? And
the only reason you do it is to upgrade your PS4 games at the moment, really, wouldn't you?
And to be honest with you, this is probably the most controversial thing I'm going to say. I like Demon's Souls. It was the first first Souls game I played, but it is one of the weaker ones because it's their first attempt.
It's the first one, yeah.
And it's not as good. And a lot of people have played through the remaster. Well, it's a remake more than remaster. They've said the same thing. It's just not as good. That's it really. It's just fundamentally a weaker game overall. Still really good, but that's kind of when I was like, oh my god, they're actually remaking it for PS5, and I was like, oh, they're actually remaking it for PS5. Like, all these people who hadn't played it before are going to be hyped, and they're going to go into it, and it's going to be like, this is actually probably a worse game than Bloodborne overall. It's just like, oh, okay, this is.
Yeah.
I was kind of sat there going, oh.
Like, no, please no.
Yeah, no. All right, then. Well, I'm ranting my fucking ass off, so I'll probably shut up and.
It's all right. I'm sure I'll hear you plenty. Like, oh, this fucking area. Like, when we start, we do like a co-op run of it or something. Like, oh, fucking.
No, there's no area in Dark Souls that really does that for me, except for Lost Izalith. I actually enjoy all the areas of Dark Souls, but just Lost Izalith just makes me sad. It's just so much. I mean, the second half of Dark Souls is rushed. The developers have admitted that everything after Unseen and Smough is rushed compared to the first half, and you can tell. But yeah, no, it's just Lost Izalith is just.
It's just bad. Yeah,
it's inexcusable. It's just inexcusable, and yeah.
Oh well, it still paid off for them in the end.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely still a great game. But I think the Bloodborne, in my opinion, is the best one overall because it's the only one that doesn't feel rushed. It feels like a full
so
game.
High quality from start to finish.
Yeah, it's a full. It's a bit short. I wish there were more weapons and armor in it. You know, and I wish they were a little bit more open world with it, like the first half of Dark Souls. There's a bit of it in there, like when you come back round from the forest and end up in the fucking Blood Chapel again. That was cool. But I wish there was a bit more at the start of the game that you could go to different places.
I remember when I played Bloodborne, that was like my proper first Soulsborne I actually got into, and I spent like 10 hours on the first proper area trying to get through it because I was getting battered to hell into.
To be fair, right, I actually... Bloodborne was my fourth Souls like playing, and the first area kicked my shit in as well because there is so many enemies in that area compared to all the other like Bloodborne's got a lot more crowds in general than any of the other Souls game that came before it. So I just wasn't used to seeing that many enemies having to deal with at once. So yeah, the first area of Bloodborne is a challenge. Definitely, it's. I mean, on repeat playthroughs is a joke, but the first time you get into it, it's
smacked around, yeah.
No, and especially if it's your first Souls game, I don't. It's definitely a difficult first area.
It was alright by the end. Like once I got the hang of it, it was it's just fun.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. I love Bloodborne so much. Did you ever do the DLC for Bloodborne?
No, I didn't. I couldn't.
Oh my fucking god, you're missing. Right, because Bloodborne, right, overall, it's, I say overall, it's probably easier than Dark Souls, a little bit. Not that really matters, but I think it generally is easier. Until you get to the DLC, where it becomes fucking solid, and the bosses in there are some of the most difficult in the entire fucking Soulsborne series. They are absolutely rock solid. It's just, they just pulled out this...
I watched Jesus his Terrace a lot, so he does a lot of randomizer runs, and and just runs in general. So I've watched a lot more Bloodborne than I've played now, but yeah, I know like Living Failures and things like that.
Yeah, it's the ones that all the bosses actually in the DLC. All three of the bosses in the DLC are solid. Basically all three of them are the hardest bosses in the entire game, 100%. And yeah, if you find one easy, you'll definitely find at least one of those ones a brick wall. Like this. If you don't, you're a god. It's as simple as that.
Like you gotta get your ass kicked by one. It's just the initiation.
Right then. What?
It's just the initiation. You gotta get your ass kicked.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay then. Well, I guess I'll go then.
No worries. I'll end up the stream. I'll finish the stream up.
We just decided to fucking shit talk this last fucking 20 minutes. Yeah, I guess. Oh well.
That's fine. Because I think Seleucid's managed to add an extra half an hour on the campaign anyway.
Seleucids are my friends now.
Alright, mate. I'll catch you later. See you later.
Alright, see ya.